here's some center.
Good morning. Good morning. What's going on, everybody here? What is up? What is up? What's going on? We got Art in the house. Awesome. Hank here representing here. Let's see if I can get that. There we go. There it is. Let's throw some music on here. I totally forgot here. Let me see. You got Jack. We got Dr. Drew in the house. What is up? Let's go ahead and throw some music on here. And we'll do a little introduction here. If you guys, I should have updated the whatchamacallit, the thumbnail and also the title that we got a special guest today here. So that's my fault. I didn't even think about it until last minute because I texted you about a half hour ago, didn't I? All right, there we go. Tim, what's going on here? So we got this direction. Here we go. Awesome Hank in the house here.
How's it going?
Wait for a few more people to roll in here. If anybody knows here, obviously you've been in my corner since like day one. Here's the version 1 Hank that we came out with just sporadically, very random.
Oh yeah, I remember when you reached out. It's like we need to make a Hank.
I was like, oh, I couldn't find one. I was like, you know what? I want a pirate Hank. I need one, and I couldn't find one. There wasn't anyone out there that I was like really, really wanting to get my hands on, and so I was like, I'm gonna ask this guy. He's got the coolest Hanks, and that's how we met.
Yeah, actually, I remember that. How long ago was that?
Oh,
We've already made like I think like 3 different or 4 different pirate Hanks.
It's been a while. Yeah, I got that one in front of me too. I mean, we made Swing the Axe, and 4. Yeah, it's 4 of these, or is it 3?
4 or 5? I think I changed the fabric on a few of them.
You did, yes.
But it was a different type of fabric.
It was a thicker one. I actually just used that the other day. If I can find it. Guys, this is totally spontaneous. Yeah, Swing the Axe. Totally spontaneous having Art on here really quick. I texted him about a half hour ago. I said, hey, what are you doing this morning? So I'm not prepared. I don't know. I wasn't even thinking about I should have some Hanks in front of me, although I do have your knife in front of me.
Oh, yeah. The Andromeda?
Yeah. Yes. Dude, it's such a good little knife. The Andromeda. It's a great knife, but a hard name to say. I think it took me... I don't know. It took me some practice. I remember I made that short little video for you. And I was like, man, I don't know if I can say this right. So I was on Google trying to like see if I can figure out how to pronounce it. I kept thinking Andromeda, and it took me a long time. I think at the end of the video, I still messed it up here.
Yeah, it's a nice little knife. I really like it. With the topo lines.
Yeah, so just about to comment about that. Love
super
those.
creepy.
Do you call it topo or topo?
I call it topo. It just sounds like it. I hear a lot of people say topo though.
I do too, and I think.
And I want to like stop the. I just said topographic. So
I was gonna say to me it sounds cooler, but I like to say topo. I think to me it sounds cooler.
Because wouldn't topo be with like an A? T-A-P-O?
I would think so, but you know me, I can't pronounce nothing. I mean, like I said, it took me practice to pronounce Andromeda. That's why I call it Master of the Sea for the longest time. Which, speaking of Master of the Sea, I've got your candle in here. I'm still rocking this candle. It still smells good. So your knife actually matches.
A top hat. Yeah.
Everything you got here.
Yeah, the same thing. I got the Master of the Sea idea.
Dr. Drew says a top hat.
I got the idea from All American Maker because we were trying to name the candle, and he's like, "Let's name it Master
Oh,
of the
okay.
Sea." So he's the one that came up with the name, actually.
Oh, well, hands off the All-American Maker then. Let me see here. Oh, the
Hey,
cologne
Ricky,
is
what's
so
up,
good
man?
too. Hey, Ricky, what's going on here? Carrying an awesome Hank, carrying an awesome Hank on me today. Which one you got, Ricky? Which one you carrying? Which reminds me, Peter McKinnon. What's up with that? You don't know anything about that?
I don't. I had a few people asking me. He shared a Hank in my story. I wasn't even sure what Hank though, because
It was just the bottom of it.
He just posted the back of it, and
I saw that
a bunch of
immediately.
People
I was
asked
like,
me, "Yeah, we're doing a collaboration."
I mean, if you got a collaboration going on, you got to let me know. You got to let me know.
He's got to let me know.
Let me see.
That would be pretty nice.
Oh man, like when I saw that, like the first thing I was like, what is that? That is Peter McKinnon's post. I had to like double take it, and I kept looking. I was like, that's your Hank on Peter McKinnon's post. It's for his drop tomorrow. Let me see if we can find that picture. That threw me off. Anybody who is a fan of Peter McKinnon, if you guys saw that, I'll pull the picture up here. I took a screenshot.
You took a screenshot of it? I should have done.
Of course.
Yeah. I don't wake up early. I'm not an early bird. So by the time I woke up, I had a bunch of messages of people asking me, "Hey, what's up with this collaboration?"
Oh man. So you didn't even know it. So here it is. It's talking about the dice, but that was the screenshot from Peter McKinnon, or Pete's Pirate Life, technically. And that's your Hank on the bottom. And I know nothing about it. You know nothing about it. I mean, that's...
and it's like coming soon or something like that. So everybody was asking me, "Hey, what's going on?"
I immediately screenshot it. I was like, I messaged you like immediately. I was like, dude, what is going on here? Let's take a look at it. Let's see what's going on.
That would be pretty nice, honestly.
Dude, Peter McKinnon Hank would be awesome. Ricky says some product shots are taken by an in-house photographer, so you must have a fan on Pete's Pirate Life.
I'll take it anyway.
Yeah, that's so cool. Keanu Reeves has a line of candles. They're called John Wicks. Always coming with the dad jokes. That's so funny. Cool. That's clever. That is clever.
Keanu Reeves is a badass, man.
Yes, he is. I'm going out to the range, little pew-pewing tomorrow. Speaking of Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I got to decide.
Have you seen his videos of how he goes with Terran Tactical?
Yep.
He just obliterates the whole range.
He is legitimately what we see in the movies. He can actually.
Yeah, it's him.
That's so cool. We're used to the 80s movies where we don't know if Arnold Schwarzenegger can do half the stuff he did, but we know that Keanu Reeves can. That's why he is a true John Wick.
Yeah, he is. He's a badass. And they have some nice guns. Some nice pew-pews every time that they come out.
Got that 2011. I don't have a 2011. I've only got a 19. But I always try to get some Terran Tactical gear on my pew-pews. And same reason why I'd love to have a Microtech OTF, because that's what he carries.
Oh yeah, he carries the Microtech as well.
I'm all about that kind of nostalgic stuff. Like if there's a famous person with a famous knife in a movie or a famous pew-pew, to me that's just really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. I want his pew-pews, but they're pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Hard to find.
Yeah. I was gonna say they're a little bit out of my price range. Oh man, we got some people rolling in here. Who else have we got here? Dr. Drew, welcome. Who else we got? Hey, there's Mark. What's going on here? What else we got here? Got quite a few people rolling in here. What's going on, guys? Like I said, very spontaneous. Just invited Art to come hang out. If you don't know yet, guys, I know I talk about it every week, but you got knives on your site. Not just pry bars, not just candles, not just Hanks, but you got knives. And I think you were telling me earlier that you got a new knife in, right?
We did. Well, I got the new QSP Turtle Punk. It's a pretty nice little knife. Well, it's not even that small, to be honest.
I like that.
But definitely carrying knives now. Selection's a bit limited, but they're rolling in. They're rolling in.
I was gonna say, do you know like how many you're gonna be getting? Like you're gonna have quite a few available in different colors, or are these the only 2 colors right now? Right?
Yeah, I have a few of these. Right now, I'm mainly ordering the ones that I like. So it's not like every single design, but
Okay.
I'm trying to get a good variety in here, and hopefully soon get a few more other brands and like Kaiser, and I have Riot now.
Oh, you I didn't know if you actually did get that or not. Actually, now that you think about it,
Yeah, well, I have the XOUs and the gravity ones. I have a few more, I think, in yellow and orange. That's
okay.
it. Maybe red. I have to check. And then we have Trevisa knife as well.
And say Trevisa, yep.
Trevisa, Riot, QSP, and hopefully a few more soon. The Turtle Punk is interesting.
It's so cool to see that on your site. All right, so here are the few QSPs. I like this one. I was looking at that the other day.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I have it here. I actually kept one of those for me.
You did?
Yeah.
I would have too. Let's see a little closer.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
love
it again. It's a good size.
It is a good size.
It kind of reminds me of the Benchmade.
The Benchmade?
Yeah.
Which one? The Adamas?
The Mini Adamas, yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks like it would be an in-between.
Yeah. The holes kind of freak me out, though. They're kind of big. I feel like I'm going to put my finger in and cut myself, but no, not really.
What knife steel is that?
And then
14 C28. Okay.
And I have a fixed blade from them, too. So I kind of feel like keeping one.
Ooh. I like that one. You got in Stonewash, and if I'm seeing here, yeah,
black Stonewash as well.
That would be the one I would rock. A button lock. And QSP, they're a good dealer. I mean, when it comes down to it, they make some good stuff.
They are. They're pretty easy to deal with, to be honest with you. I say that because I've talked to a few knife companies, and they're pretty quick and easy to deal with.
That goes a long way, which means if you sell more, you can get more faster. So you guys, if you don't know this, on Awesome Hank, you get a code from me, Barbarian, which gives you a discount. But you're still doing the bead thing, right? Where you get a free bead.
Yeah, you get a free bead.
That's this one.
This one right here. With any knife purchase or the pry bar purchase, you get a bead. It glows in the dark.
Yes. And it's black on the other side. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That to me, that's worth it right there. You get a discount, you get a knife, and a bead that goes on top of it. I mean, you're getting a pretty sweet deal.
Yeah, I have a bunch for whenever you guys order.
Ooh. Oh man, I didn't know you had that many. Dang, I'm gonna have to buy some. Loot says I dig my Gary.
Well, I don't put it on, but you get the bead, and at least you'll be rocking the knife and a bead.
I was gonna say you can decide what you want for paracord. Like I chose orange on this one. That's pretty
so you don't
sweet. Lose it. Yeah, I don't say I lose things pretty easy, and so it's definitely good for me. And Dr. Drew says he loves the holes, the big holes on that on that QSP, which I agree, it's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I actually didn't think I was gonna like this one when I got it, but it was one of their newer designs, and I really liked it, so I decided to keep it.
Yeah, I like that one too. Don't use Brownie's code. Use mine. TREDC. Hey, no. I'm just kidding.
TREDC, yeah. I mean, both of them will save you 10% on everything. Even knives.
Either way. It's a community thing. Man,
yeah. It's pretty nice, too. I like the colorful G10.
I have a QB that's similar. That's like the only one I have in that style.
The multicolored G10?
Yeah.
It looks like carbon fiber. It's pretty nice.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up here. Yeah, you got quite the selection too. Like, there's quite the selection on here. Oh, here's the Riat. Okay. Oh, you're already sold out on the green one. That orange looks neat. Oh, only $88 too. The price seems right. I didn't realize they were so low. And these Exos are cool. I think I saw Trevor.
My wife already got mad at me for just like opening and closing
constantly playing with it.
It's super fidgety, but it can annoy you. But they're super awesome, honestly.
I have a little clicker that I'm always using that I got just from Damn Designs, and I'm constantly like, it's not a clicker, it's just two magnets. I'm constantly playing with them, and I realized I should probably be a little more careful. People probably are getting annoyed by me.
People have told me at family events, they're like, "Hey, why are you doing that? Stop doing that." It's like, I don't even notice it though at this point.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say you don't notice it, and
no, you don't notice it.
Who was I talking to? They were asking me about a fidget. They're like, I gotta stop fidgeting knives in public. Do you know any EDC fidgets? And I think it was you, Tech Dilemma, if I remember right. He says QSB does make speed holes. Well, in my opinion. Oh, you call it speed holes? I didn't even think about that. This is obviously the Riat.
Even when I ordered the Riat ones, they're called speed holes. I'm not sure why, but
I liked it. They're what do you call it? Weight reduction, as they would say in Fast and the Furious, right?
Yeah, it's true. They help with the weight. It's the Simpsons. Oh yeah, speed holes. I remember that when he's buying a car.
Man, I haven't watched a whole lot of Simpsons since I've had kids. I'm not allowed to watch certain things, and Simpsons is on one of those lists. Like when my kids are asleep, or I'm able to watch whatever I want on TV. Simpsons is one of those shows. It's just like mindless entertainment.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, your site's looking cool. I love checking out because you first, like, I think when we first met, I don't think you had pry bars. I don't think you just had Hanks. I think maybe a couple patches. You had some of my favorite ones too. You had this one.
Oh, the burger one? Yeah. I need to bring those back.
Yeah, I always think those were really cool.
You can draw it out of your pocket with speed holes.
That is true. Make all the cool.
I mean, I still don't have that much stuff, but I try to kind of pick what I want to add to the site little by little. It's only me, so it takes me forever to make up something.
Yeah, you're just a one-man show.
I am. The burger patch.
You make the Hanks?
I'm working on some, and I'm always behind on everything. You know what? Just because I'm not sure. I guess I just don't think about it ahead of time. So, for example, I'm working on the Deadpool and Wolverine patches, but then they should have been out a long time ago.
You gave me a little sneak peek to those, and
as soon as they're in production. Yeah.
Oh yes, those are so cool.
So it's just me. I'll always be late to like drops and stuff.
And that's all right. I mean, I think I'm not going to give too much away in the chat, but you guys are going to be definitely in on what he's got coming up for those new patches. You got to make a Hank maybe to go with it if you could.
I'm working on it as well. Yeah,
good.
Super late. By the time they'll come out, the movie will be out like 3 weeks. But
I've heard good reviews on the movie. I've yet to see it.
It's a good movie. A lot of new movies. It's a funny movie.
Oh, you've seen it already too?
Yeah, I already saw it.
Oh man, funny. I gotta see it. I'm excited to. I think my wife and I are gonna go do a parents' night out, and probably go. I think she wants to see Twister over Wolverine, of course, because whoever the guy is, she knows from Maverick. I don't remember his name. I'm a little worried.
I
love that Maverick. Yo, Chef Rocky, what's going on here? What is up? What's up, suckers? Tim says the movie's great too. See, my wife says she wants to see it, but she wants to watch the second Deadpool first, and I don't think you need to. to go with it, as far as I know.
I don't think they reference it. They reference it a little bit, but not that much.
Okay.
Just about the time traveling, and that's about it.
Oh, then yeah, not too much. Nothing that yeah, I would need to.
No, you don't need to watch it.
Okay, I'll let him know that. I'm gonna clip this time and like be like, Art says that you don't need to see the second one. You understand?
If you do, then you just go back and watch the second one.
I was gonna say it's just a good excuse to watch it, anyways. Then we watched the years ago when we watched Entourage. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that show, but Entourage had a movie at the very end, and my wife watched that. Never seen a single episode of Entourage, and all it did was to make her want to rewatch the entire show. And I was like, I'm down. It's like, oh, I don't know, 10 season or some crazy thing. I don't even know. It's really long, but it was totally worth it. I was like, you watch the movie. If you like it, we'll watch this. We'll watch the show.
It happens. I should go back and watch it.
Yeah. You've seen Entourage then? Have you seen Entourage?
I haven't seen it.
It's I think it's loosely based on Mark Wahlberg. I could be wrong.
Oh, really? We watch a lot of anime.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your favorite anime? I'll be very, very honest. I don't know much about anime. I've seen them. I don't know much about them though. I seen Ron Kwok was showing some anime during his live one day, and I was into it. I was watching it pretty close, and I didn't know anything what was going on though.
What's my favorite anime? I'm not sure, man. I guess it changes with time because there's so much of it. But I mean, we don't only watch anime; we watch a lot of things. But Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Demons. There's a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Breaking Bad's pretty good too. One Punch Man is good. Season 3 is gonna come out soon.
You'll have to send me some up to see if I can watch it. Like I said, I don't get a whole lot of time to watch a lot of stuff, but if I do, it's while I'm at work, so I can't hear it. So usually I just kind of watch it in the background. I'll just throw them out there because I know the visuals to me are always really cool. Bring your wife to see Twister at a drive-in theater. No, that sounds scary because we just watched the old Twister.
I want to watch the new one. It looks pretty good.
That
is good.
I do want to see Breaking Bad, El Camino. You bad. Breaking Bad, good. El Camino, bad. The movie, I thought was compared to the show. The show was way better.
I think they waited too long.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. They absolutely waited too long. One Punch is good. I haven't seen that. Is that one you watch?
Yeah, One Punch that's awesome. It's about a guy that defeats everybody with one punch.
Okay.
So he's bored.
Is he the bald guy?
Yeah, he's the bald guy. He wears yellow.
Okay. So years ago when Ron Kwok started going live, him and I kind of started chatting, having just random talking, and I had took a picture of him sitting in his office and during a live, and I'm pretty sure it was One Punch that I drew him into the same character basically.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool show.
Twister's too much of a classic to mess with, in my opinion. So my understanding is Twister isn't like a second one. It's not even a remake. It's its own thing there's like some nostalgia that comes back and forth. I would agree. Twister, we just rewatched it, and that is a good one. I would like to see, like, the reason I think I want to see the new Twister is the technology that we have nowadays. To see if they did a good job, the CGI and stuff like that.
It's got good reviews.
Yeah,
even with like CGI, some movies look weird.
I would agree, and there's a fine line. From my understanding, the original Twister, when the semi drops down and like explodes, they actually dropped a real semi from a crane down in Iowa. When I say down in Iowa, that's up to you, of course, because I'm in Minnesota. Yeah. But anyways, down in Iowa, they actually dropped a real semi down off a crane, and the director said, that wasn't a good shot. So they did it again with another semi. Like, that was what they did back then in movies. Now they just
CGI it in.
Yeah. And I don't like that too much. It's probably cheaper to drop a real semi than to pay somebody to do a really good job with CGI. And I could be wrong, maybe. Yeah, Tim agrees the original Twister was awesome. I thought it was. I really did. I thought it was good. trying to think why my youngest is, or I'm sorry, my oldest is 4, and he watched Twister, and he was so into it. He was so into it.
Oh, so your kids are still little, man.
Yeah, a 2 and a 4.
My oldest is 14.
Oh man, you got your hands full. Boy or girl?
They're both boys. I have 2 boys.
Oh, okay. I would
So
say
they wanted to watch Deadpool.
oh, okay. Oh, 14. What is it rated?
It's rated PG-13, I think.
Is it rated PG-13? Okay.
Yeah. But the little one, he had a few questions when we got out. I was like, I knew he was gonna have questions.
Wait, how old is your youngest then?
He's 11.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not. I mean,
That's
yeah,
not
the
too
questions
bad,
are okay, but
they don't put that much. There's not that much. There's a lot of profanity, but there's not that much.
It's
like
got Ryan Reynolds, and it's going to have profanity.
And stuff.
That makes sense, though. I mean, the first Deadpool, I would not suggest bringing your kids to, because that one maybe a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, yeah, those are pretty. They're a little bit stronger.
I know
but
that
there's a lot of profanity, and there's a lot of references to other MCU movies and Fox. They bring up Fox a lot.
Really? See, isn't that Ryan Reynolds?
Right.
He's got a thing against him, doesn't he?
Who? Well, no, since they bought him, they bring it up.
Oh, I'm going the other way around. You're right. I'm going the other way around. Yeah.
So they bring it up a bunch. Yeah.
Since we're on the topic of movies, the new Joker movie coming out, that looks extremely dark. Like, I remember when we were kids, like in the 90s, watching Batman, and it was really good. And then like the Dark Knight came out, and it was like getting dark. Like, that was like, okay, this is not like comic book. This is like almost turning in like scary movie. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for the new Joker, but oh man, that looks good. Dark. It looks good. I want to see it for sure.
Actor, man.
Oh yeah. Joaquin Phoenix, and then, but I think it's a musical. If I'm wrong, maybe I'm wrong to say that.
It's because Lady Gaga's in it.
Oh, Michael Morgan says EP is rated R.
I thought it was PG-13 or something else.
Oh,
I might be wrong. It might be rated R.
Old Bay. Oh yeah, Tim, you're absolutely right. The kids today see way worse on social media. I'm seeing a lot of EDC guys on social media bringing up videos,
nice, and then it's bad.
Oh yeah, well, what I was gonna say is the knives. Obviously, like you and I and everybody in chat, we know that like knives are not bad. They're literally a collection. There's nothing dangerous about them. Of a picture of them. Not saying that there's anything dangerous about a woman, in a bikini bouncing her, her volleyballs all around, But I've been seeing some guys on social media
catfish with the.
You know what I'm saying, don't you?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's so funny. I fall for it each time because I know when I'm watching, I see the name and then I stop scrolling. I was like, okay, I see what's going on here, and it's funny. I think it's funny. Ricky's notorious for that kind of stuff, putting those little grab your attention stuff. I always like that. What's this? The newer Star Wars movies look weird with the CG. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there's a line where it comes with CGI. I think there can be too much CGI in my opinion.
Yeah.
There he is. I like to push the boundaries. I'm here for it. I'm here for it, Ricky. Keep it up because I'm here for it.
It sucks that they block everything, man.
They do. And if they're gonna block it, you might as well do what you can to draw the attention, because you know what? Social media is gonna keep pushing all that kind of stuff for women.
Just wait for Instagram to punch me in the face. They haven't censored your post yet.
Oh no, I think he I think he got unbanned and then banned just like the rest of us again.
I got him banned for like 1 day.
Yeah, me too. It was a super.
Everybody was sharing it. It's like, hey, it's been lifted, and then everybody was banned the next day.
Well, I looked at it, and it wasn't lifted for save, from my understanding. You just didn't see what was blocked like before. Like there was 4 settings with 4 check marks on mine, and when everybody was posting it, one of the check marks was gone, so I only had 3 things. and it kept looking weird and weird and weird. And then the next day I rechecked it, and I was like, okay.
They
So
put it back.
So you just
It might have been. It was only like one day.
Yeah, it was like a shadow. You were still shadow banned. Everybody, every single one of us was. Oh, here we go. Jack, I saw this yesterday during House of Blades. You were asking about it here. Do you know what screws will fit the Osborne plus Chavez clip? The Benchmade screws are too short, and the Chavez screws are too thick. And I was looking at my Benchmade, my Chavez the other day. Maybe you don't. I think you were in the live, weren't you, Art? I was talking about putting the Chavez clip on a Benchmade. It's possible, but what he's saying here, the issue is let me see if I can. The screws are going to be long on the Chavez, and on a Benchmade they're going to be a lot shorter. I thought I had a Benchmade in front of me, but you can do it. You can swap those around. And I was saying it one day in live. I tried to do it. I was going to put a Chavez clip on a bug out. But I think also they might be threaded difference, which is what he was saying here. I got to figure out. I've seen it done. I've seen a Chavez clip on. No, I've seen a Benchmade clip on a Chavez. I don't know. So I exactly where it is, and I should find it. That. Somebody posted it. It was a while ago. And I've always thought it'd be cool to do it. I always thought it'd be fun. Oh yeah, they censored up Ricky. He says. What was I? Oh, I posted a short the other day on YouTube, and it was what was it? Oh, it was basically like this little boy. I just used his audio. It was you know what really makes me sad? Yada yada yada. Us content creators, we spend all this time and we try to make the coolest videos, and a girl on TikTok just sits there and smiles and gets millions of views, and it's true. I mean. All we're doing is posting pictures of knives, posting things we put in our pockets.
Yeah, it's a tool.
It's literally.
Crazy that they censor it.
Hey, have a great weekend, Mark. Yeah, it's too bad.
Now.
Mark, I don't know if you're still here, but yes, the Clydesdale is such a cool knife. What is in the pocket? Let's pocket check you. I want to see what do you got in the pockets today.
I was carrying the Andromeda actually.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Yeah, I had the Andromeda. I've been carrying it quite a lot. I dropped it from a pretty high place. I need to open up a new one, and then it got a little bit loose because I dropped it from pretty high up.
Was it just a pivot screw that got loose, or?
I might just have to tighten it up. Because it was pretty high where I dropped it. It even scratched it pretty bad.
Hey, that's all right. You should beat one up. Let us know how durable they are. Maybe.
I'm just gonna get a new one. And then I was carrying actually the Ria. That's a utility section, just for the fidget factor.
Okay. That's your fidget toy.
It is. I've been fidgeting with it. When I didn't carry it, I would just flick open and close it, and flick open and close it. Which also drives people crazy, even if you don't have like a gravity knife. And then I have this one that I've been carrying it forever. Every day, Adventure made this lip for me.
Oh, sweet!
For just an i5.
Nice. Okay.
And I have my V2 pry bar.
Nice.
I've been carrying it forever.
Fit in there?
It's a really good little slip.
I like the size of it. Does your V3 fit in there?
The 3, yeah, it does fit. The V3?
I got your V2 in front of me. Because the V3's got the pocket clip.
Yeah, it does. You just have to put it on the other side.
Oh, okay. That's a nice slip. Good size. I've got this one, which is a little wider, I think, than what you got. Mine's from 29 Sparrow.
Oh yeah, it's pretty nice. I just don't like them without the clip though. I like to clip them on my pants. Oh, it does have it.
This one's got a clip.
Yeah, he's working on a few slips for me.
I got some. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And, I had already said it, but it's okay. But yeah, they're gonna.
Told us already about. If you don't want to tell us, you don't have to. But if you got some insight in there, I'm curious.
He's making it specifically for the Andromeda and the pry bar.
Oh, okay.
And a coin as well, and they're gonna be pretty nice.
Ooh. I got some mail from him, and I've already peeked at it. It's got something, and maybe I shouldn't show it then. And the reason I've already peeked is because one of them is a watch band he made for me. Got some orange in there.
I like the color. I like the orange.
Yeah, it's got to be orange. He knows me all too well.
I've seen a lot of orange recently.
A lot of people will completely carry a full orange, which I'm all down for.
Yeah, and I started seeing it a bit more recently. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Put your Swiss Army knife in there. I like it because I haven't used it yet. I haven't decided because I know as soon as I put something in there, it's going to be what's in there for good. I'm thinking about putting a Swiss Army knife. I think it's time to go all out and get a nice one. I'm debating if I want to get one with like the Spyderco blade or not, but I like the idea of it.
Talking about those are nice.
Yeah, I think, and then get like a titanium or some type of different scales. I really want to get on there, but I don't want to put anything else.
I have some. I just don't like it that they're slip joints. I'm too dumb to like keep it open. I'll cut myself.
Well, that's the idea behind a traditional or a.
But they're nice though. I like the Jack Wolves.
Yes, those are nice. This would fit. It's a little wide for that. I would say I think it's personally going to be more for like a Swiss Army knife. And I like what he did. I don't know if this is anything you got cooking up with him or not.
Not a specific flip, but I'm gonna have to talk to him.
Yeah,
because Swiss Army knives are pretty popular.
Yeah, honestly, I think what I really want is I want to get Raven the Pirates. I think his would be cool. I just don't know if I'm quite ready to spend that kind of money. I've got an investment coming up soon that I'm just waiting to be able to do it. And it's gonna cost me a little extra money, a little more money than I thought it was going to. So I don't. I know if everybody is in live has been seeing what I've been kind of talking about, another Chris Reeve knife on the way. That will be. Or I shouldn't say it's on the way. It's on the way to the building, and then it's going to be on the way to me. So. I guess I can tell it. House of Blades has got Zans ordered up and ready to go. So I said I'm going to get one.
I don't have a Chris Reeves knives. I need to pick one up.
They are awesome. I got my. I like the Nkosi, and I like the smaller knives, but man, I don't know. I'm excited to see what the Zan's going to feel like in hand. But this is very similar to. I'd say I guess it is a little bigger than yours.
It's smaller than I thought.
Well, this is the small Nkosi, though.
Yeah, it is, but I didn't think it was that small.
Yeah, I think. See, to me, it's a great size. It's great for everyday carry. Plus, if anybody knows me, Tanso is my second favorite. I'm a drop point guy, but nothing beats the CRK. Chris Reeve has the best Tanso, in my opinion.
Tantos are pretty useful, yeah.
Oh, they definitely are useful for sure. I'm gonna catch up and chat here really quick here. My Journey EDC. Oh, there's Kathleen Smith. My Journey EDC. Who else we got here? Tim says just piqued my interest. I should have been keeping up here. What piqued your interest? I'm curious. Oh, I think they're talking about maybe what you got. Do you have like a prototype from 29 Sparrow?
He sent me pictures. They're pretty nice. He's working on one for me too.
Okay, I think that's what people are interested in knowing about. What did I do with mine? I said I think I'm gonna put a Swiss Army knife in there and start carrying one. I haven't decided. Like I said, once you put something in there, it's almost like you don't want to. You don't want to mess it up. It's like wearing a good, because this leather is really good, and it's like wearing a good pair of cowboy boots. Once you get your foot in there, you get it wet and everything. And I was kind of thinking maybe that's what I'll do. Then you kind of get it to sit in there really well. I don't know about you, but when I get a new pair of cowboy boots, the first thing I do as I walk out to the creek, I tuck my pants in the boots, and so they don't get wet. And I walk in the creek a little bit, and I leave them on all day and don't take them off, so I break them in. I don't know if that's what
You're gonna do the
other
same.
people
Then you're
do.
gonna have to get a nice Swiss Army knife, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like I have to look. I was looking on Blade Binge yesterday, and I was kind of scrolling through to see if there was anything on there, and there was a couple, but nothing worth doing it to, unless I decide I'm really going to mod one, which I haven't decided. I've never done a mod to a Swiss Army knife. I mean, I've seen some really cool ones out there.
I think it's easy, no? I think once you take it off, you upgrade to screws. I've seen a lot of people.
Is that all it is?
I'm not sure though.
Who makes
I think it depends. Because I've seen some that snap on, and then I've seen some that once you take off the scales, you have to upgrade to screws.
Oh yeah, that's where that kind of worries me. Like I said, I've taken them off by accident, and then I've just like glued them back on back in the day. Trying to find who makes those really cool Swiss Army knives with the spectacle blade, because that's what I really want.
The one that has the spectacle one, yeah, that one's pretty nice.
Trying to see.
I've seen some pretty nice ones that were done by somebody.
Yeah.
Who made them?
Speaking of which, I was just going to show this since I was looking. If I get an Umnenzan, would people be really mad if I did this? An all black Umnenzan? Would that be bad? I know Brady was in here, he'd be like, no, keep it titanium. Because I'm going to get the glass blast. It's going to be supposedly unscratchable titanium. It won't have too many snail trails.
I like it black.
I do too. I was trying to look. Like I said, I'm trying to find where if I can find who makes.
But
those.
I do feel like it loses its charm, like Brady said. If it's titanium and then you like coat it, I don't think it doesn't seem like titanium anymore. I know it's titanium and I know it's lightweight and nice.
Well, the job is. Well, that's still technically titanium.
Yeah, it is. It just doesn't look like titanium.
right, exactly. And that's the thing. The glass blasted Umnenzan is
Carry Commission.
more
Yeah,
expensive
I think it was
too.
Carry Commission, the ones that made the upgraded scales.
Was that who it is? Thank you. Let me
So
look.
I have it.
Let me just see here.
I'm trying to find it.
Well, the scales for a like a Swiss Army knife, and also I want to do one with the Spyderco blade.
The Spyderco blade with titanium scales on a Swiss Army knife, Ricky. Was it Carry Commission? So cool. I think it was Carry Commission.
No, we don't have them. He says
they are.
I still love this one. Since we're on here, I love this. I just think that was just like the coolest one yet.
Oh yeah, they're pretty nice.
Meat, micarta, trucks, and whiskey. No, Taylor's pretty lucky. He's got everybody. He's got meat, micarta, trucks, whiskey, and Reiki. I mean, come on. Taylor's living the life over there.
Daily Customs, yes, you're right.
Is it Daily Customs?
Oh yeah, it's Daily Customs, man. The ones that do the upgraded scales.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yes. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
They're pretty nice.
Ooh. So what he's saying is they're going to have stickers for the Leatherman Arc soon, which means I've got to get myself... I do need the Arc. That would just be an excuse to get the Arc.
Yeah, the Arc's pretty nice. I need to get myself one too.
I've been rocking the Rock Tall. And I know it's not Leatherman, and people may call it a knockoff Leatherman, but man, it's a solid tool for like $50. Plus, it's got the in my opinion, which makes it great, is it's got this little hammer on the bottom.
Oh
I
yeah,
like mashing things
steaks and
with.
stuff.
I actually had to use this to put on some scales. I was swapping some scales on a cormorant, and they got little holes in the liner, and I had to actually smash them into place because they weren't a perfect fit. So I think they're prototypes. And I was like, ah man. So I grabbed my tool, smashed it on there. What did I use it the other day? I did. I've said this before. A while back, I was in the kitchen cooking, and I wasn't using a cast iron pan. I was using one of those, just a metal one, right? And I have a concrete floor in my kitchen, and the pan dropped on the floor, and I bent it, and I couldn't get the lid to fit back on there. Grabbed that tool in my pocket, smashed it up back out so it was round, put the lid back on there, and called it a day. It was perfect.
It's a pretty
The
nice
hammer
tool.
is great.
For $50. That's not bad.
No, I was gonna say my dad bought one. He's like, for that price, you can't go wrong. And if you just keep it in your vehicle or your camper or something like that, I was gonna buy another one and literally just leave it in my camper, just
Yeah,
because.
I have an old Leatherman in my truck. I forgot which one it is. I don't even use it, but it's nice to keep it in the car or in the truck just in case you need something.
I was gonna say, in case you need it, you never know. I mean, for me, that's kind of a big deal. Let me see here. I was going to. How do I make this look cool?
But I do think you need to get the Leatherman Arc.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think they have a lot of
This
cool
would be
designs,
sweet.
right? Yeah, that one's nice.
That was kind of what I was thinking would be kind of fun. Be worth it, kind of, because Sam's a cool guy, and I admit I follow a lot of his stuff, and I get a lot of inspiration from him. So it'd be definitely worth spending my money to help him out, of course, as well. But I want like the blades in there to be custom. I want, like I said, I want to put a Spyderco blade in there. I can't remember where you put the dragonfly. I can't remember exactly, but that'd just be cool, and it'd be fun to support him. And that would be what I would want to put into this little pocket from 29
You
Sparrow.
can't go wrong with the Swiss Army knife, man. They're pretty nice.
No, you can't. And typically, I'm all about carrying a multi-tool, which typically is a good idea, but I can never decide. And maybe you can. Maybe you know better. What's your opinion? Multi-tools are a huge thing. Like I showed you that rock tall that I carry, and I carry a SOG power pint, which you got my old one.
Yeah,
Like,
I
those
carry
better?
that one actually.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, I do. You know what? I like the Swiss Army knives, but I feel like when you need pliers, you're just out of luck with the Swiss Army knife. But
That
I mean,
was gonna be
how
my
often
question.
do you need them? I've had to use pliers in weird situations.
I use them all the time.
I use a power pint too. Pocket Theory, actually. $18.
They say he's talked about the SOG power pint right here. I got 5 of them for $18 on this. What? I love them. I got my, after I sold you this one, I sold you my other one that I
Other
didn't
one,
use
yeah.
it very often. 'Cause I
That
wanted
one's
a black
nice.
one.
Blacked out. And then it doesn't weigh that much.
No, it's super light, and you can do it one-handed. To me, that's another big deal. Multi-tools got to be one-handed. I got this one broken in. I don't think yours. I hardly use it because you can see how loose this one is.
It's not broken in. No.
No.
I need to mess with it a bit more.
I
But
don't
I
even think
carry
I've
it. There's
cut with
been
it.
times where I have to carry other things and I don't take a knife or something, and I just take that one.
Yeah, got a pocket clip. It's small, so you can put it in, without taking up a whole lot of real estate in your pocket. I will say the only thing I noticed is I have to carry to my right pocket versus my left pocket. Normally, I like to put my multi-tools in my left and my blade in my right, but I noticed this one, because it is so broken in, the pocket clip is on this side. If you put it in my left pocket, every time I put my hand in there, I'll push this down. So sometimes it's in my pocket like this. It's so broken in. And
Yeah, the one that you gave me, it's not that broken in.
No, I
But I
didn't
put it in my
use
right
it much.
pocket though. I typically carry all my EDC stuff in the right pocket.
I got my knife and my phone in my right, typically, and like I said, I'll have my wallet, chapstick in my left, and then depending on what tool, usually it's either my fixed blade or a multi-tool sit in my left pocket. But I have to put this one in my right pocket.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice one. I think I'll go with pliers.
Okay.
The Deluxe Thinker has pliers. I have to check it out. I've seen some that have pliers. Some Swiss Army knives. I just need.
Oh, there is one. Yes, I was actually looking at that the other day. I think it goes for a pretty penny though. Let me see.
The bit holder is a power pint. It's a plus. It is, but I never carry bits on me, unless like I have my truck on me, or something. But I don't carry. I know people that carry like bits in their pocket.
Oh yeah,
but I don't.
I actually kind of why I like my Leatherman Signal because it has a bit that you take out. Yeah.
The Signal's pretty nice. I think the art just has a really cool blade, man.
I like that you can get the tools on the outside. You like the blade on there? Is what you're saying?
On the arc.
The arc. Oh yeah. Because what is it? Magna Cut.
The Magna, yeah.
Which the Deluxe Tinker is what we're talking about? Deluxe. I'm looking on House of Blades right now. Here it is. Yeah, yes, it does. Let me. There we go. The Swiss Army Deluxe Tinker. Thank you, Michael.
That one is nice, actually.
There's the pliers. So are the pliers though good though? Because they're going to be pretty small. Only $50 for this too. See, that would almost be worth getting and then throwing on some new scales. That'd almost be worth it right there.
I'd mod that one. That one's pretty nice.
I didn't realize how the price was only $50. I expected a lot less. I should just out of curiosity. If I add this to the cart, oh, it's out of stock. Dang it! I was just gonna add it to the cart, but I realized it's out of stock. I was gonna see how much my code took off of it, just to see if I get a discount on. Is that bad to use your own code to get a discount? I should use somebody else's code. Give them a little bit of a. I feel maybe I feel bad. I should use other people's codes if I buy stuff.
I don't think so. I think you've earned the code.
But I'm just saying, like, that I always feel kind of like if I use my own code, I kind of feel like maybe that's kind of selfish of me. When I'm working, the scout carry. Also, you scout carry a multi-tool in the back or the front, or a scout only back. No, scout is front, or scout back. I know scout means you're carrying it
sideways. I thought I meant you're carrying it in the back.
I say, is there a difference between which way it is? I carry both ways. When I'm on the motorcycle, though, I carry it in the back. But when I walk around, I like to carry it in the front. The reason I don't like to carry it in the front than on the motorcycle is because if I'm bending over and stuff. But horizontal carry, horizontal, I don't have it on the back. It's on your side. Oh, okay. So carry doesn't matter, I guess. So you
can on the back too, but
okay.
I guess on the side. You know what? Just EDC can add up, man. There's been times that I'm carrying so much junk, and it's like, wow. I feel heavy sometimes from all the stuff that I carry.
I recently just picked this up. I didn't pick it up. They sent this out to me, and I'm getting excited to carry this thing. Keep things out of your pocket. I've got a knife here, nice. A multi-tool, and a flashlight. And this is the Baton 3, so you can see how big this thing is. This is not a small flashlight. For EDCU, that is. I should carry it tomorrow when I go to the range.
I would carry it to the range and stuff like that.
Yeah, keep things out of my pocket. What I liked about it, though, is when they asked me what I wanted, I was like, well, this is kind of cool. You can take it off and on pretty easy. Instead of actually putting your belt loop through there, you can just unhook it so you don't have to take your whole belt off.
Oh, that is pretty cool. I was wondering if there was those were like little pockets or something.
Yeah.
They look like little pouches.
Yeah, no, they do. Now that you say that. Nope, that's if you want to take it on and off without taking your whole belt off, which to me is kind of cool.
That
you
is
never know,
cool.
like you're somewhere and like, I don't need this. Like, I look at it as like a work belt. You can take it off because you can slip it through, but you don't have to. Kind of a cool idea. And you can take this off. Oh, I lied. You can't take that off. I thought you could, but that'd be for like if you want to dangle your keys or something on there. Kind of cool. I'm excited. Like I said, I've yet to really wear it out and about.
It is pretty nice, honestly.
It's heavy duty and it smells like a horse saddle shop. Oh,
But I think it depends though, because where you're at right now, you're still using jackets and sweaters, right?
No. It's just cold in my house. It's it's hotter than bananas.
It's hot here. It's very hot.
Texas,
Usually we don't carry like a lot of bulky stuff.
No, but I'm in summer mode, and it is definitely it's 82 degrees, which is probably cold for you this time of year, but it's 80 right now here in Minnesota.
It is about 93 here.
93, okay, yeah. So it's definitely summer carry. Everything kind of changes up a lot. Shorts, obviously, if I'm wearing shorts, I don't carry as much either because, well, shorts usually don't hold as much. Like my jeans, if I'm wearing my Wrangler jeans, I can put so much stuff on there and everything carries well, really well. My personal nightmare is having to go through metal detectors.
I know what you mean. I've gone to places where I don't know there's metal detectors, and they catch me with like my knife, and they're like, "We're gonna throw it away." And it's like, oh, I have to walk all the way back.
That was, oh yeah, and I've done that. Funny.
I've done it like 3 or 4 times where it's a long walk.
Yeah,
and then we get there, I'm like, oh man, I should have known better. And then I have to go leave it back.
I always go back. I was actually carrying this knife, the Para 3, and it got detected. And I was kind of thinking that's pretty good because there's not much metal on here, and I kind of figured maybe it wouldn't get detected. And I was walking in the hospital. I think I don't remember, one of my kids was, I think it might have been one of my youngest had RSV or something like that. So I was bringing my wife lunch, and yep, they told me, they're like, you can't have that. And I was like, really? It's just like, it's a pocket knife. Everybody has a pocket knife. But I walked back to the car or the truck. I wasn't gonna let them take it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And then one time that happened, and then my wife was waiting for me in the front, man, and then she went in after me, and she hadn't gone the first time, and she had a mace, and they told her that she had to leave it behind, and I had to walk again.
Mace?
Like, I'll go leave it.
Where did you go?
I think it was a school event.
Oh,
yeah. And I forgot I had the knife. I had a little knife, a pocket knife on me, and I was like, oh man, and I had to walk all the way back, and then she went through, and she had a mace, and then like, you can't bring this in. I was like, oh, I'll be back.
Growing up, I didn't know knives were not a like a thing that you're not allowed to carry. They're not unsafe. My dad grew up. I grew up. Sorry, with my dad, always had a knife on him. I mean, he would not leave the house, and he wore the leather, just the leather sheath on his belt, and he always carried like at the time it was a buck 110. I mean, he wouldn't leave the house without it. And then he would carry a Leatherman for the longest time, and he'd come to my sporting events as a kid, and he would wear it all the time. I didn't know you weren't supposed to do that until I got older and like, yeah, you can't carry a knife.
I think it was more widely accepted though, because I remember a lot of back in my like dad's time and stuff, a lot of people carried like their hunting pew-pews, like in their vehicles, and it was normal. They'd go hunting or just go have fun after school.
Supposedly they would put it in their locker growing up. I mean,
oh really? I didn't know that.
And that could be far-fetched. I'm not old enough to vouch for it, but supposedly, like my dad's age, he'd bring it, just put it in the locker.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm carrying a pretty big knife, and we're at a place where I want to take it out, and I'm like, nah, people are gonna freak out.
That is actually why and I'm sure a lot of people in chat do it as well. I plan where I'm going for the day, and I cater my carry to what I'm doing. So if I'm going somewhere like that, I know, let's just say church, I'm not going to be bringing like the Chavez to church. I mean, you imagine I'm out like cleaning my fingernails.
I mean, you can see the pocket clip, man.
Yeah,
go see the pocket clip.
You know, people are going to give you weird eyes. I'll carry something like small, like the giant mouse rib, paper clip, pocket clip, very non-menacing blade. You know, there's nothing scary looking. It looks like a cook knife. I mean, there's nothing scary about it at all. So
it's a nice knife.
I'm notorious for catering my carry.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. I don't know what happened. I guess people became snowflakes.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Let's go back
I
in the
don't know
day.
when
Never
that
even
happened.
thought about it. Yeah, now if you carry a knife, you're gonna go to juvie. And then my kids like knives, so
Your kids do.
yeah, they do. I mean, every time that we get the knives and everything, I show it to them. Like when I got like the turtle punk, I was like, "Hey, we got new shipments," and then we were showing, because they're into it. And I've
Yeah.
already had the conversation with them. Look, because they told me that they've told their buddies that we sell knives and stuff. And I told them like, there might be a day where they're gonna ask you, "Hey, you should bring a knife to school." They don't do it. You can't do
Nope.
that.
Can't do it. And I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I know I carried knives, but I always carried like a small, like case style knife going to school because nobody would see it. It would be way down deep in the pocket. Because I realized as I got older in school, you're not supposed to have that, but I couldn't not go to school without a knife. I still did it. I couldn't leave the house. I mean, even as a teenager. I mean, it was just it is weird how things have changed.
It was a bit more accepted, I guess.
Yeah. You were
But
saying
know
your
what?
kids are in the knives. Your
Yeah,
kids.
they are, and they have a pry bar and everything. They
Sweet.
get
I was just
dibs on
gonna
a
ask
lot of
you.
the things that I do, but they don't have knives. Like
No.
they do have like a knife or two, and I lend it to them when we go camping or fishing.
Yes.
But
There
when we
you go.
come back home, I trust them, but I just don't want to be the dumb parent that's like, oh, they forgot it and they took it, and I should have known better.
That's the harder part too. I was gonna say you can trust your kids, but if they do accidentally take it somewhere, they might get it confiscated. So that's the other thing. Like you got to plan. When I was talking about where I plan to go out, I'm gonna carry something cheaper. Like if it gets taken or confiscated, I'm not gonna be super upset about it. Like that is one thing that I catered my carry to that exact reason.
Yeah, that's true.
My kids don't have knives, obviously 2 and 4, but every time like I get your coin or a new watch or something like that, I show my kids right away. And every time my oldest comes out of my office, he steals a coin. I'm pretty sure I'm missing like 6 coins because he comes down here and he'll grab it off my desk.
Cool.
Which right now my coins are some of my coins are back here.
I can see the display.
Yeah. My kids are always
People
stealing.
that they're into it. Because I didn't carry knives, man. I wasn't into EDC until like 2018, 2019.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
And I've always worked like in an office job.
Okay.
So once I finally started carrying a knife and then I started carrying a flashlight, it's funny because people would throw shade at me about it. And they'd be like, why do you need a knife? Why do you need a flashlight? But they'd be the first ones to ask me for it.
Every time. Yes. They always asking, why do you need that? And then they're going to ask you. I do that at holidays. Like I will carry 2 knives on me on holiday. Just because everybody's
and everything. Yeah, I know what you mean.
They always want to use it. It's like, well, I got one. Why don't you carry one? Dude, I live in New York, and even though I am upstate, I have to be well aware of where I can and have. So, upstate New York probably has some pretty tough laws, I'm sure. Now I carry the mayhem because people I like freaking people out. Yes, that is one thing too. If you're into pocket organizers, I just dropped a video on my YouTube channel showing off the Voss Seed. Oh, okay. I'll definitely check that out here.
Voss Seed's pretty nice, man. I like Voss Seed.
I just got a message from them yesterday. They're going to send up some more stuff.
Oh,
I've been doing videos for them.
I've been wanting to get the raccoon.
Oh, dude. The raccoon is good.
It reminds me of like a larger Andromeda or a larger, which is the one that Ben made?
Oh, the baby banter.
The baby banter. It looks like a bigger baby banter to me, especially the black one that you were showing.
Yeah. And people have mentioned that before. And I was like, you're right. But like way cheaper, I think. So this is the large and the small. So this is the cub. I really like it. I probably am not allowed to say it, but there's not a whole lot of people in this that maybe they won't yell at me, but I know a little something. I'll just kind of quickly go like this, and then go like this, and then go like this. So if you're looking for one, and you may be thinking, I know somebody's going to be having some of those soon. I don't know when, Little insight if you get what I'm saying.
It seems kind of crispy to me.
Yeah. You got it. There you go. You got it.
Yeah, but they look pretty nice knives. I like Vosteed.
I do too. Like I said, they reached out to me yesterday and asked me if I'd like to do another one with them. Because I do some videos for them where I can't put my logo. I can't say who I am or anything like that for them. So it's kind of cool to get to do some stuff like that. I'll post it on my YouTube, of course, as well.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Tim, you're right. People definitely are very sensitive today.
They are.
Ouchie, EDC. Couldn't even wear hats in high school when I was going. I feel like when I was a junior in high school, they stopped letting us wear our hats. And you couldn't drink soda pop. That was annoying.
They didn't let you drink soda?
Yeah. They took the pop machines out and everything.
They didn't let us wear anything that had like words in our shirts. Because we didn't have uniform, but they didn't let us wear anything with words. And they changed it. And I remember one time I went with something that had words, and they made me flip over my shirt, and they didn't flip it inside out. Ooh.
Because it was like, was it a brand or was it like those?
No, like just words. Brands were okay, but like words,
okay.
I'm not sure why. They were weird. Man. Yeah.
What year did you graduate high school? Because I think we're about the same age.
2009.
Yeah, I'm a 7, so yeah, we're definitely about the same age. And we didn't have
one of the weird school laws that they had.
That's crazy. Tim says my 16-year-old had a CRKT squid, and my 20-year-old stepdaughter is into EDC. Hey, heck yeah! She has a custom bug out and a few I gave her. Heck yeah! That's cool. You share it with your kids.
The squid.
The squid. I got a mini.
I've gifted the squid. I've gifted like 4 or 5 squids.
You have? Okay.
They're like a pretty good starter knife, I think.
I would agree. I would say though, the Pilar is a Pilar.
Yeah, that one's pretty nice.
In my opinion, is my favorite. If I was to gift one out, I would buy 6 of those out, and that's what I would gift. Over the squid, nothing against Brilliant Designs. I think that's a great knife.
I think it's just smaller, like the little small squid.
I've got the mini. Let me grab it.
Yeah, that squid's pretty nice, and the bug out too. But I'm not gonna gift a bunch of bug outs. I'll be broke.
It's really small though.
Yeah, it is. But I think it's a good size for somebody who's not used to carrying a knife.
Yeah, I would agree.
So many people into EDC people that they carry knives now, and usually they started with like a squid or something small like that.
Yeah, I would say it's something that's small that can not take a whole lot of real estate in your pocket. It's something that you can drop in, like my wife would drop in her purse. She thinks it's too small. I was going to actually give this one to her. Instead, I gave her a Crispy Donut Commuter Hansen with the midnight purple scales because she loves purple. She fell in love with it.
That's pretty nice. Has she always been into EDC, or you got her into it?
No. She's not at all into it. She
carries a knife though.
Yeah, she likes that I have a knife in her purse or in her car or something like that. And she used to carry a 511 around, and I always bashed her. I was like, you got to get something better. Let me get you a new knife. And finally, she lost it because the TSA confiscated it when we were going down to New Mexico. And so finally, I had to force. I didn't have to force her, but I got to like really convince her that it was time to get a new knife.
Yeah, my wife carries. She only carries a little Victorinox. One of the donut Blade HQ donut ones. She likes the little donut aesthetic.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll take it.
Yeah. I'm just happy that it's something that she does let me get her involved in. Like everybody talk about their kids, like as Pocket Theory says, the 80s, 90s were very permissible, which is yeah. As you see here, but I was say Fook says my 12-year-old son went to a couple knife shows with me both times. He won a knife, and that's illegal. Where we, I have to keep them even. Okay, so it's probably like an OTF or something like that. See, I'm all about that. Like, I'm excited for my kids to be more involved in the EDC, and that's something like you share with your kids. I think that's super cool.
That's pretty cool, and I say that because my parents, my dad, and then my in-laws. Like my father-in-law, they're not into EDC.
Okay.
They don't carry no, so it's hard because I mess around with them and I'm like, I wish you guys were real men so I can give you knives and flashlights and cool stuff. But they don't like it. They don't carry knives. They don't do anything like that.
Real men.
Yeah, I always play around with them like that because
That's
they
awesome.
make it so difficult in
That's
Christmas
awesome.
and for their birthday and Father's Day. And then they're the kind of people that are like, oh, we don't like belts. We always get belts. We always get wallets.
Okay.
You guys are so hard. If
So
you were
they
into
don't like belts or
EDC, it'd
wallets
be
either?
much easier.
They don't like belts or wallets?
They do, but they're the kind of people that like they already have two, and they're like, I don't need another one until this one breaks apart.
You gotta have accessorize. Like my wife is into like lots of things, like every female is. And I kind of look at like that's for me. I like to rotate my knives. When you talk about belts, I've got like 8 belts. It depends what I'm wearing. Like I've got right now, I've got a more of a elastic tactical style belt. I've got a really hard one that I'm going to wear tomorrow. You know, that's going to hold up my pants and hold up some other heavy gear. So belts are kind of an important thing. You never
Yeah,
have
they are, but they don't carry anything, man. So
I suppose if you don't carry anything in your pocket.
yeah, they're just they don't like that kind of stuff. So I just get them tools,
Yeah.
power tools and stuff.
Power tools. Hey, but that's manly
It's
stuff.
still pretty. It is pretty cool. Yeah, I like power tools too. But
I would say my in-laws are very much into the same stuff that I'm into. Like my dad is very into. I'm not going to say EDC, but he's into. Well, he's into EDC, but it goes beyond knives, of course, too as well. He's into carrying pew pews and very much into that.
Oh, yeah.
My grandfather was. So, like I said, those things they're just instilled in me. I didn't know any different. And my wife actually used to work for Cabela's back in the day behind the
that's
behind
pretty
the counter.
awesome.
So
I
she
love
knew,
Cabela's, man. It's
yeah,
awesome. I
she
like
knew
the
all
way
about that. Her stepfather, her dad, they're into it as well. So to me, it's fun. It's something I can always conversate. So every time I get a new knife and I go over there and visit to anybody on both sides of my family, it's cool to talk about. So I know what you mean. I shouldn't say I know what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah,
We're all having
I
them.
mean, and then they're not into pew pews or none of that. So,
Okay.
so, yeah, they make it difficult too.
Yeah, it's tough. Pocket theory guy. What I was throwing down. Oh, okay. Let me go really quick here. Any minimalist wallet recommendations? Looking for a Travex Ascent. I have a Travex actually in front of me. It was my go-to, my favorite one for years. Super minimalist. It's just 2 pieces of metal. Put your cards in between it. Super minimal. And this is what brought me into like the beginning of my EDC wallets. Minimalist because I don't want my cards to bend. But the wallet I'm carrying is from Dango, and for me, like I said, it's got to be minimal. It's got to fit in the front left pocket because I don't carry it in my back pocket. I don't sit on a wallet anymore, and it's got to be rigid. So I've got a Dango wallet. It's got some cards here. So this is an aluminum chassis, and you put your ID up there. Leather on the outside. Got a pocket here, and then another card back here. So I put a card for my children's daycare. That's a super minimal wallet that I like.
Yeah, they're both pretty nice. I like Travex and Dango.
Travex is good, yeah. Travex or Dango, if you're looking, in my opinion, if you're looking for something that's rigid and minimal. What wallet do you carry?
I didn't bring it. I have a Speakeasy leather,
Okay.
the Dillinger. It's a pure leather, but it's very nice. I really like it. I've been carrying it for a while. It's held up great.
I love leather.
It's not a rigid like that one, but I guess I don't mind if my cards bend.
See,
I like leather, man.
I would say I love leather, which is why I like this Dango one because it is leather.
Because it does have leather. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's the best
you're
of
right.
both worlds. I love King's Loot Wallet. Never heard of that one. I'll have to check that one out. Pocket Theory says we're youngsters.
I became a parent pretty young though, so I think it's great to have my kids kind of close to.
That is true. That is true. Actually, I want to make sure I'm not too far behind in chat here. Otherwise, keep things up. So sorry if I'm going through here, but I want to make sure. Tim says my wife carries the Sabibi baby banter with the purple scales, which I thought about getting that one for my wife. Took her to the New York Customs Knife Show, and now she really gets it. It's not just about knives though. When you go to those shows, it's a community thing. Like there's some cool people in the community. I mean, it really is, in my opinion, some of the coolest ones. Oh, she also has some awesome hanks. Which one does she have, Tim?
Oh wow, awesome.
What's this here? My son won a no-name OTF and a SOG TAC OW automatic. The OTFs with the no-names, those are the ones that you feel okay with really like beating up. My dad has a couple, and I wish we could carry them, but my dad on the farm, he uses them. Get your wife a smaller knife in a color she likes. See, I agree with that. See, my wife ended up going with the, like I said, the Hanson.
The Hanson's pretty nice. I like it. You know what, Miranda? We're always together because we both work from home. So she uses me like her personal like tool bag. And she's like, "Let me your knife."
Literally what my wife does
so
too.
I guess that's why she doesn't carry any.
That's what my wife does too. She's like, "Well, can I just borrow your knife?" I was like, "Well, I gave you your own."
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't hers. This one's my personal one, but this is what my wife.
Oh, that one's nice.
She likes the purple, and I think she doesn't like it too small. She said this is the perfect size. She doesn't want a super small one. She said this is the perfect size for her.
It's like in between, right in the middle.
And
it's a good size.
It's got fidget factor. You got to, because not that she's fidgeting it, but it's got different deployment options. You got dual thumb studs.
Yeah. I'll take anything and fidget with it.
I was gonna say, for me, it's all about fidget factor.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The only knife EDC person in my family, fortunately, is my son. He's into it and slowly converting my wife. Heck yeah! See, it sounds like all of us are.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah,
I've converted a few people to the dark side. Like a few of my cousins. My dad kind of carries a knife now, but he really doesn't. And I've given my in-law a few Oli's, and he keeps losing them. So I stopped doing that.
See, that's the harder part.
Because he doesn't get it. He's just like, he thinks it's like a $3 Walmart flashlight.
He doesn't know that you give him good quality. Maybe that's what you need to do. You need to start giving cheaper stuff.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe he'll take care of a cheapy knife.
And that way, when he does lose it, you don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Although, there's nothing worse than getting like a cheap tool, like a cheap knife or something like that. And how do I rephrase it? Let me rephrase this. There's nothing worse than gifting something that's cheap and you're trying to get them into EDC or into it. If they're not going to like it, you want to give them something that's really good. So you did the right thing, actually, giving them the OLED, because you give them something that's good. You need to just give them, like I said, a cheap flashlight. It dies on them, and then they never want to carry it, and then they're not really into it. So there's a line, I guess.
Yeah, you're
right. My son, only 2. He's got a few trainers, but he's too young. I can't wait to give him his first knife. Got an the Padre in satin and an Arctic Stormjack Wolf sharpshooter. That awesome. Makes me really need to step my game up, because I got a 2 and a 4-year-old, and I've just got some SOGs. I gotta obviously step my game up. I don't know what I'm going to give him now. Now I'm just going to throw those knives away.
I feel like I need to go fancy now.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I was going to go to House of Blades and probably buy them both, because I want to buy them the same knife. Now I was going to go to House of Blades and just like customize it. I was going to have them do that custom etching in there, like maybe put their name or something on there.
My kid, one of them likes blue and the other one likes green, so they make it pretty easy. So I always try to get like same theme but different colors.
I don't know my youngest favorite color, but my oldest favorite color is blue, green, and orange.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know my youngest. He's, like I said, he's 2, so I don't know if he has a favorite color yet. And Michael Morgan says, tried converting my brother, but He's too satisfied just carry a utility knife, and that's okay. There's some
good. At least he carries
cool
something.
ones. What's the Chavez just came out with that little utility knife, that automatic one?
Was it an OTF? Yeah, it was on.
Yeah. Well, he's got two of them. He's got two of them. There's actually three of them. There's the no.
There's a folder. There's a one that's just
Is it a slider? A slider
like
one.
Slider.
Yeah. I just saw that one too. That would be a way to get your brother Michael. Get him one of those, and he'd be styling. I mean, I want one. I think utility knives are great.
Yeah, the rat is badass. I have that one to open up packages.
Oh yeah,
you've got my door in the front, and I open everything with the rat.
The rat is a good one.
It is. I like D2. I like D2 steel, and I think like 14C just took over. I like 14C too, though.
14C is not bad. I still also, I guess it's more because I'm an old school. Maybe it's because I'm older. No, I shouldn't say old school. I'm older school. I mean, D2 was sold last year. Isn't that what they say? The new, like you were saying, 14C is what's in. I didn't like Pocket Clip, so I removed it. Next time I saw him, he lost the knife. See, that's the thing about Pocket Clips. When I carried like one in my pocket, so many times it'd just fall out, and I'd misplace it for the longest time. I swear by Pocket Clips. I mean, Pocket Clip on a knife is a must. So when you put the Pocket Clip on your version 3 pry bar, perfect.
There's been a lot of knives that I like, but I don't buy because they don't have Pocket Clips.
Yeah.
And usually they're traditional knives, and they're very nice. I should probably get a slip for them with leather, but
like these.
Yeah. But if they don't have, I'll just miss the leather sheath when I'm putting it in my pocket. Or I'm too clumsy for that.
See, that's why I haven't been carrying my giant mouse too often. It doesn't have a pocket clip yet.
Yeah, I've been carrying the blacktail build squatter, but I do it with an ulti clip.
Yes, that's the way to do it. Those ulti clips are so good.
They're awesome, yeah.
And they're solid too. And this one's actually, I should get a smaller one, but even just this one not being a small one is super, I would say just minimal or whatever. It doesn't take a lot of space.
I love the ulti clips.
Yo, what's going on? Good afternoon. Still morning. Don't push my day faster. It's still morning for me. It's 11:53. It's only 10 for you.
It's 10:53. Yeah.
Yeah. Case has a trapper with a pocket clip.
I'll have to check it out. I like Case.
Check it out right now. Let's see here. I gotta find. Oh, here it is. All right. Case makes it it's a trapper. See,
I like getting leather sheaths for them as well. I just hate waiting for them. Like, you have to you buy it and then you have to order a sheath and then you have to wait for it, which is okay. I love them when they're handmade. They're awesome.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like I want it now so I can carry it.
Yeah, and my problem is I know I'm going to get one from Oak City. I'm going to get this is an Oak City leather one as well, but it doesn't have a pocket clip, and I know I'm going to get one. I know the time frame, like you said, I don't want to wait. Also, I want that because he's got scales for this knife.
Oh, I've seen the leather scales. They're nice.
Yeah, and I had some for this one, and I gave them to Trevor, EDC Knife and Tool, because I wasn't really into. I want a black one. So I wasn't going to put them on. Speaking of that, I got your beat on there. But yeah, you're talking about the weight. And plus, right now, it's going to be about a couple $100. Who knows how much it's going to cost? There's your beat. And like I said, if I buy that Umnanzan, I'm going to be a little broke for a bit. Yo, what's going on, Sid?
Hey, Sid,
just swinging by to say, hey, I'll catch your replay later. A bunch of emergency meetings and about a mudslide. Oh, yikes.
Yeah, stay safe, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to find that case knife, the trapper. Having some difficulties finding it. Oh, I think I found it. Let's see. Let me just the yellow bone one here. Did it pop up yet? Oh wait, there it is. Okay,
Oh yeah.
this
Case
isn't the
knife?
one with pocket clip, but a trapper with a pocket clip. Now you got me thinking. That'd be
Is it
kind of
that one?
cool.
With the pocket clip?
No, it's not that one.
I feel like case knives are a type of knife that you can give your kids, man.
Yeah, that's like a traditional
pretty
knife for kids for sure. Or if you put clip, trying to figure out how to find it easier.
But you know what, Michael? I stuck with slip joints. The few times I've cut myself, it's been with slip joints.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the closing of them. I mean, a Jack Wolf knife has that that extra like safety
Like the middle
part to
portion?
it. Yeah. Where a case knife, it just folds in. There's not much in there. And I would agree. I've cut myself quite a few times, but I've
Yeah.
done that with other knives.
Most of the time I've cut myself, it's been with slip joints.
I'm gonna have to find what he's talking about because that sounds actually kind of cool. A traditional
I
like
still locking and never looked back. I did the same thing, but I really like slip joints because slip joints have a very classic and nice design.
yeah.
I like
I
the
agree.
Jack Wolves. They look kind of modern and classic at the same time. I
With-
just feel like I'm gonna cut myself.
Well, see the Jack Wolf with the pocket clip is not a slip joint though. That it has a lock on it, but it's got the enough, I guess, aesthetic of a traditional, with that blade shape being the looks kind of like the loss of words, the Bowie
I like
knife. It
other
looks kind of like a
clip
Bowie
points.
knife. Oh yeah, clip point.
Like,
So it's got enough tradition to it, and I don't know. I agree with you. The slip joints scare me, but his slip joints are good.
I still want to get it though. I like the new fixed blade that they came out with.
Yeah, that one looks really nice. I've heard though people saying it's too small, but I think that might be up my alley. Michael says even the Rough Rider has a few, and Rough Rider is a good price. I'm gonna have to check out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look more into Rough Rider. I haven't spent a whole lot of time with those. I'm gonna have to check it out though, because, well, now that I got this though from 29 Sparrow though, I'm not gonna need to find one with a pocket clip. This because this has
True
one.
though. That's true. That's a nice
It's gonna
color.
need a lanyard though. It's gonna need a lanyard, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know me and lanyards, so I need a traditional like that I can have a lanyard on.
When they sit in pretty deep, yeah. The only thing with EDC, man, is that just like technology, you can never catch up. I see something
Oh,
cool and then
yeah.
I get it, and then like 2 weeks later, there's something new that's cool.
Every day, just like there's a new phone every year from Apple, sometimes even every 6 months. So there's always a new, like you said, technology. Knives are the same way. It's a rabbit hole, and I'm okay with it. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's
me too. I like seeing all the knives.
it's almost fun to do the chase. The chase is almost kind of the fun part too, like getting your first Chavez or your first Blau Rock blades, or your first Chris Reeve knife. It's kind of it's fun. It's a chase, I guess is the way I would say it. What is your what knife are you chasing right now, or would you say your grail knife right now?
Oh man, there's so many of them, dude. What do I like right now? These are old grails, I guess. I just haven't picked a Hinder up.
Yeah.
Chris Reeves knives.
Okay.
What else? There's just so many, man.
Well,
There's just so many. And when I finally save up some money to get one, it's like, which one do I get?
you got that. You got one of my recent grills recently.
And then I got the Chavez, which is pretty nice.
Yep. You also got another. You got that fixed blade that you've been carrying. I wanted one of those really bad, and I just couldn't do it at the time. Let me pull it
Which
up.
one?
I'm gonna pull a picture of it. I know you posted it recently. You go like this here. So you have a preference in tools, like I said, I like a certain size and a certain blade shape. Do you have a preference on your
I like
favorite
big
knives?
knives, but I don't carry them that often. But I do prefer
Okay.
big, kind of like medium to bigger size.
Okay.
But it's just smaller knives are super super easy to carry.
They're easier to carry. Exactly. I'm with you
Yeah.
there.
So I'd say I carry about 60-70% of the time I carry a small knife, even though I prefer big knives.
So the Andromeda was definitely one that was more you, because that's something you actually carry.
Yeah, it is. I wanted to kind of, the Strider.
Yeah, that's on my list. That's on my wish list.
It's pretty nice. It's one of my favorite. Oh, I like the Wesson one too.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you have the Wesson. That's a good one.
And the Chavez one's pretty nice too.
Trying to think where you recently put. Here it is. This is the other one that you recently picked up that I was really jealous
about.
The
Blacktail? Yeah, that one's pretty nice, man.
Yeah. That looks like that's the House of Blades exclusive, right?
It is. The denim one.
Yeah. That was one that I definitely really liked.
I have the old.
I'm a little jealous. You does that one have the leather sheath, or does it have the like a Kydex? I can't remember.
It has a leather sheath.
It does. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah,
he's had some more drops with different colors. I want to get another one, man. But
do you like the? I call it like a rock climbing style. I don't know what you call that. Scale, the smaller one. I call that like a rock climbing one. Do you like that one, or would you go with the full scale next?
No, I like this one. Like the one that's just kind of.
It's kind of a happy medium.
I like the giant mouse that you have. I kind of like them without the scales, but I think this one's like a compromise in between.
Because I was gonna say it's in between.
That's a bit of grip, but I think I would prefer a fixed blade without any scales, or just something like that. For EDC, if I'm going camping, then yeah, put handles.
Oh yeah, go all out. I'm with you there. That for 90% of the time, I'm EDCing a knife.
Yeah, me too.
So I found the Rough Rider. I just looked up Michael Morgan's
there's a bar with the
thing and just looked it up.
Oh yeah, that's a clip.
That is cool. Okay, I can rock that.
Nice.
It's a really good case. Only $74 out of stock, unfortunately, in red, but. I like that. Yeah, I've got quite a few cases. I've got the old case knives though that were my grandfather's too. So
that's cool.
Some good ones.
That's awesome.
I like that.
Talking about passing it down.
Yeah, that would be one that would be a good pass down knife too. I like that.
I like cases. They're pretty nice too.
They're
pretty nice too. I like buck.
I've got a buck 110, and I skinned my first buck with, and I literally the first time I used it on cleaning my first buck, not my first deer, my first buck. With the buck, I chipped not chipped. I actually broke the whole tip off it. The blade is never going to be the same, and I probably could send it back into buck. It's like a buck from 1991. And I don't know how that works, but I understand they would.
They might want to switch it for another one, no?
I don't think they would though, because I had it redone myself, or I shouldn't say myself. My father-in-law did it. He re-ground it down for me. I don't know if they would allow that since I've already messed with it.
That's true.
Either way, though, the buck 110, it's traditional. It'll be something that'll pass down to my kids, of course. Also because it's been used. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff out there. You said you're looking for something specific though now? Like what you said you wanted something different?
As far as like a traditional knife, or
no, for Grail. For what's your next
Grail?
on the list that you think you may get? Like you want a Chris Reeve, or
what's the next that I want to get? Let me see. That's because I have so many. There's so many knives that I like.
Oh, and I'm with you. It is kind of an open-ended question. It's tough because I go through blade binge all the time, and I've been seeing you want a you know
which one I've been wanting? I've been wanting the F5.5, but the one with the Sekai has scales.
Ooh, yeah, yes, that would be a good one. Obviously, the one I've got is probably not what you
the
like.
Orange one. No, that was pretty nice too.
It is.
I really like titanium.
Titanium would be the next one. I love it. It is obviously a Vox design. I want the new one. I know it's named after a cow. Why can't I think of the name? It's got a flipper tab. Oh, why is the name not ringing a bell? They have a new one. I think they dropped it already. Let me go here. I gotta find it now. That's gonna bother me. The Bakur.
Yeah, and I like the whole titanium aesthetic.
Yes, I would agree. If that one fell in my lap, Brady had that one, and he gave me a number for sale, and I couldn't say no to it.
It's a good knife.
Here you go. It is a great knife. I would recommend it to pretty much anybody, in all honesty. It's funny because right when I go on to Urban EDC, check this out. Immediately, what pops up here is down the bottom right corner. There's the knife you want right there.
Yeah, that one. That one's pretty nice too. The one
that
here
would be the
left.
one I'd want too.
Looks like a little katana or something. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is
there's
cool.
so many freaking knives, man. That are nice.
I'm trying to find, like I said, the one that I want. The one that if I was to buy one right now, which one I would buy here? The Miso. Which one's the Miso?
And then Urban EDC always has the Segai half pattern.
Yeah. Which my watch does today here. That's what they're known for.
The Griffin ones are cool. I've been wanting what is it called? A medic.
Oh, okay.
The little fixed blade that they have.
Let's see if I can get this to focus. Can you see the dial? Let's see if I can get that closer.
Yeah.
The Sengai pattern on there.
Oh, that's pretty nice. You can kind of see it, yeah. I like that pattern. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. As soon as I saw that, and when I modded this watch, I was like, I gotta get one like that. I think it's called the Bakura. Bakura? I'm gonna look it up because it's gonna bother me because I kind of feel like I missed out, and I should have gotten on the Urban EDC drop on it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show it to you because I think you would like it. If you like the F5.5, I've been told it is just as good. Is it Bakura?
Yeah, Griffin has some pretty nice ones. I've been wanting that medic one, but they haven't.
The medic has got that really, really, really small blade, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think somebody just picked it up. I don't know if it's got enough blade for me. I'd have to hold it in hand. That's what I would have to hold in hand. Here we go. Pre-order EDC. My internet's not going so well, so I apologize if I'm cutting in and out. Too many tabs open. It's gonna bother me now that I can't find it.
You can see it.
How similar is the Fox core to the 5.5? It's got a flipper tab on the core, so I kind of like that more personally. Size-wise, this is not the baby core, so it's a lot larger, but very similar. Size-wise, though. If that answers your question, I want to make sure. Funny that I'm carrying that on me also. Very similar-ish in blade shape, too.
You could tell they're designed by Voxniaks.
Oh, yeah. Jesper Vox's design. Both are liner locks. I like the 5.5 size better. This one's more of like my weekender. Like, I'm going to beat this knife up and not feel bad. I like my Carta. A little orange in there for me. It's one thing I like more is the flipper tab. Cover my eyes up. Here we go.
You prefer the flipper tab over the thumb hole.
I like options. I like
Yeah,
I usually Spidey flick them all the time, but I like the options. Also, it helps with the finger choice. This being more of a work knife. If I was to slide it, my finger doesn't slide as easy. It's another thing, I guess,
true.
looking at it.
I'm trying to find that miso one.
If you find it, you can share your screen. I don't know. I think you can actually probably share your screen if you find it.
I haven't found it. How Urban EDC has so many cool things.
I was just gonna say, I'm going through this site. I didn't even realize how many things I just put it in a box.
It has so many things. Yeah, they're all nice.
Yeah, they got a lot
Most
of
of
good
it is
stuff.
custom. And then the Exceed Designs one too. That one's pretty nice too. The Aver, is that what you call it?
The Avar.
Avar, yeah.
I have to check it out.
Designs. That one's pretty nice too.
Here's the X-Acto knife that we were talking about earlier that I have. I've got one of these. This is a good size X-Acto knife.
Which one? The utility?
Yeah, this one here. I'm sorry. What did I say? Sorry, utility knife, box cutter style. This is the good one. You got that pattern you like.
That's it. Yeah, everything does in there. I think that's just for Stu, no? If you go up.
That's the Urban. This one, the 5.5.
No, I think you go up a little bit more.
Here's some stacks.
I might have missed it. Oh, the Nessie. No, that one's not there. That one's not his, huh? Or is it?
Which one are you talking about? The baby Nessie?
Yeah.
That looks different than I thought it did. I've not yet seen one of those in hand in person.
No, but I was saying, was that one designed by Jesper? Or no?
Oh, the baby Nessie? Yeah, good question. I don't know much about it. I feel bad. I should be up to date on a lot more of these.
I might be wrong.
I'm 390 though. It doesn't say.
It doesn't say. I might be wrong.
Anybody in chat know?
Anything with like a swooping design, I automatically think it's Jesper.
Jesper's design. Yeah, I agree with you. He's got a very classic, like everything I've seen of his is very, very similar.
Yeah, it is.
Trying to find, like I said, I'm trying to find the one that. Oh, here we go. Talking about the squid earlier. There's the larger squid. Where is the Bacaro? Why can't I spell it? Is it maybe I'm spelling it way wrong. Maybe it's BEC. I've been doing it wrong. It's gonna bother me because I want to show it off. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I was spelling it wrong. Here we go. It's sold out right now with this right here. This to me looks like the perfect knife.
Oh, Becerro.
It is. Oh, you pronounce it way cooler than I've been saying it.
How do you say it?
Say that again? Say that again.
Becerro.
I was saying Bacaro, but you said it way cooler. Oh man,
Becerro.
I'm never gonna be able to say it that cool. I'm gonna clip that in there. If I ever get this knife, and I'm just gonna put you saying that. That's cool. I think this one could be the perfect knife because it's very similar to this one. Very similar.
Spanish.
Doesn't it mean calf? Baby calf?
Calf in Spanish.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
It's calf in Spanish.
And the blade shape. Oh, I just think this is like, to me, this is a cool knife. The blade shape is better than this one.
That's a Jesper Watkins? Yeah, it is. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah. And it's got the like the core. It's got the flipper tab. I don't know. In my opinion, that would be the next knife I think I will be buying after I get myself an Umnenzan, just because I really like this.
It looks nice and
And I
titanium.
love the 5.5. Yeah, the titanium looks good. The black though, it's G10.
That looks nice too.
Yeah, that would be the one that I'm going to get my hands on next. I think.
Sold out though.
That's going to be the next saving up I'll be doing.
Yeah, I need to get that F5.
I would say if you don't go with this one, get that one instead. Because of what I said, I like the blade shape a little bit better. I like that it has a flipper tab. Although they don't have an orange one. They don't have an orange one, but they got titanium.
I'm not too big on the flipper tab, honestly.
No? Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, go with the 5.5.
I used to like it a lot back in the day, but I got used to like Spidey flick everything.
Once I've learned how to, I like the Spidey flick it.
Looks the same as every giant mouse. Yeah, I like giant mouse, but they look.
You're 100% right, though. You're 100% right.
Yeah,
it is because it's.
Similar. There's been times where I confuse one with another because they look so similar.
These are Riot made. This is a giant mouse, of course. This is the Riv.
The Riv is nice. I like the Riv.
I can get these to show off here. And the reason it looks like every giant mouse is because it's the same designer. But everybody, and this is what's kind of cool about it. Everybody knocks on giant mouse because they say that the steel is Italian made. They think it's soft, which I'm not going to disagree at all. But the Riv from Giant Mouse is actually Riot made, which is one of the very few from Giant Mouse. And same with the Urban EDC. I'm pretty confident, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, is also made from Riot. So very similar, both M390. So, but when he says that, absolutely right. They all look because it's the same design.
But they're pretty. I like them. They're pretty nice.
What I like about them, and honestly, is they're not like a menacing, scary looking knife. You can pull that out, that cheap foot blade. It's something that isn't going to scare too many people, yet it's very utilitarian at the same time. You can sell me your F5.5 and get the new one. I like it too much to get rid of it. I'm so bad at selling things. Like I've told you this,
Yes, me too.
I need to get some money. I'm going to buy this, but I don't know what I want to sell. Those look good. The one was on the website.
Yeah, it kind of
just
does.
like a Biblio. I've had the Biblio and it's great. Nothing beats though like the action on this one. I would say this hands down over a Biblio all day long. I've had the XL, the 5.5 all day long, in my opinion. Trying to think, it was a blue one that I had.
But you need to sell some of your knives, man. You need to sell some of your knives.
I can't get rid of things though. I have such a hard time. I don't know. I'm a hoarder. I'm a hoarder.
Me too.
I've got cases down here. That case right there is all full of them. There's a knife display up here next to my just so everybody notices, that's my fantasy football trophy. I didn't realize I wasn't showing it off. It's been in my living room. I decided to bring it down here and show off my fantasy football trophy, just so you guys know I have been the champion all year, and now it's fantasy football time. So I just wanted to show that off. I won last year. I'm just gonna brag just for a little bit.
That's pretty awesome.
I got lucky. First time I've ever won fantasy football out of all the years I've been playing it.
That's pretty cool.
I think I'm gonna carry this now. I don't know. I was carrying the Chavez and the core, but now I don't know. I'm gonna keep.
I like the Chavez mount, but it always rips up my pockets with the clip. It's super like pretty stiff.
It's aggressive. It is definitely aggressive.
And then I don't want to switch the. I don't want to get rid of the skull.
No, I just say I love the skull.
The other clip, but I think the other clip's the same thing though.
Well, I think you're right. The other clip would be the same. So that's where you'd put a Benchmade clip on there.
Yeah, that's
Would
true.
be-
You're right. Yeah.
I should. I just.
still don't think
can't
I would
do it.
wanna get rid
like
of
this
the
too
polo.
much. Yeah, I was gonna say you don't want to get rid of that skull clip. He is Chavez is coming out with a budget Chavez. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
It comes standard without the skull clip, but it comes with the skull clip to put on it. And I think the price is going to be like under $200. I can't remember the steel that he's going to put on it. Don't quote me. But I think I heard it tell that.
$200 for budget.
I know. Well, yeah.
No, but I know what you mean though.
For Chavez. I think it's going to be a liner lock. Otherwise, I was really on board, and then I think it's going to be a liner lock. And I don't know if I'm really in for that. I wish he would have kept the frame lock, but I suppose frame lock is more non-budgety. Maybe am I correct to say? I don't know.
It might be.
Either way, though, I think I'll probably have to. If it
we'll probably get
goes
it.
under 150, I'll buy one like day one.
Yeah, that's true.
I only have the one
I'm gonna
Chavez right
get that Blade HQ Riot one, the affordable one that they came out with, the XO M, I think.
Oh,
It was
okay.
a gravity Max, but it was a Nitro V steel.
Yeah.
But I ended up not getting it. I guess
Ah,
I don't know. Just
that would be kind of cool.
I kind of feel like getting the expensive version.
That's how I looked at like the RCK9 from Chavez. I looked at that. I love it. I still think I'm going to buy it. But Iconic has their own version of the RCK9 of their design, so it is definitely a budget friendly one. I keep thinking that I should just buy that one. I had it in my hand for a while from House of Blades. I keep thinking I should buy it, but I just don't think I would be happy with it. Like you're saying, just go for the expensive one.
Yeah,
You got to be happy with the budget one because it's just like, I should have just spent the money. Although you're looking at $325 versus like $60, so
yeah, that's a pretty big. It's a pretty big dip in price.
huge jump.
When I got into EDC, I think the most expensive knife that I had was like, after a while, like $70-$80. And then everybody used to tell me once you start buying like expensive knives, like $300, $400, it's gonna be like your normal like.
Yeah, it's hard to go back
It's
down.
true.
And I say that all the time.
It's true.
You kind of go up this ladder, and once you get up, you go one more ring. It's hard to go back down. And I've been trying to, honestly, like go back down. And I have a feeling when I get the Unlins on, I'm gonna fall off the ladder. I'm not gonna be able to go back down ever. I'm afraid. Like as soon as I got the Chavez, like I was sold on it. And it's not only the fact that it's hard to go back down, it's once you've spent that money, you've kind of put yourself at that threshold. You're
It's a
like,
different bracket, yeah.
yeah,
Well, spending bracket, it's not a good bracket.
no, it's
It really isn't.
once you've spent it, you're like, well, I've already done it once. I guess now I'm up there. And I remember buying that Smith and Wesson for $45. I was like, man, I've
I had a
spent
bunch
a
of
lot of
Gerbers,
money.
man.
Oh yeah, even having a Gerber,
Yeah, I had like 2-3 Gerbers.
and then you buy that
They're
bench.
good knives. They're really good knives. They just
They get a bad rap, really.
they do get a bad rep. They're good knives. The only thing I don't like is that they use a lot of OS 8 steel.
Yeah. Go Oz 10. Come on.
Yeah, I don't like OS 8.
Not really a fan of it.
Not that much,
Yeah.
at least. I think it's
I'll
a
be honest with you.
good thing, but
I don't even think I'm a fan of Nitro V anymore. Like I had it rust on me too simple, and I've been kind of
Really?
been boycotting Nitro V. Like I said, that was just a one-off situation, but I don't carry the knife anymore because, like I said, and it wasn't being like used in water. It just rusted in my pocket on a hot day. Hey, Stacy, what's going on? Good morning. Well, now it's afternoon. Now I can say afternoon.
it's still morning here. So good morning.
Good morning in Texas.
Yeah. I live in El Paso. It's the only place that has mountain time in Texas.
I didn't even think about that. You're right. That's right.
It's the only place that has mountain time.
How
When I used to do meetings and everything, they would always schedule me at different times. Like, no, we're in mountain.
that's
That's
crazy.
90V, yeah. No kidding.
Let's rip off the Band-Aid. Yep. You kept your ceiling at 200, and then you bought it 240. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it is. Once you rip off the band-aid, is I still enjoy a lot of budget knives. So.
I agree. There's a ton of them. Like, well, I mean,
And there's something about just back in the day, I was like, oh, this is $80, this is $50, and I'd be like, I'll get it when I get paid.
Yep.
And now when it's like $80, and I was like, wow, this is a good deal.
S90V, I feel is an underrated. We don't hear about. We only hear about LMAX, MagnaCut, M390, Vanex. You don't hear much about that because there's not too much out there. But S90V, I feel like is kind of underrated. I would like to see more S90V. Super
like
spicy,
S90V.
especially things we do. When I say we, I mean the average knife owner, cutting up by Amazon boxes and stuff. You want that sliciness that the S90V has. So underrated, in my opinion.
Yeah, true.
I don't have much S90V. Trying to come to think about it,
I think I only have one. You don't have one?
I should get more of it. I should not see. That's the other thing. I want more pair of threes. I want to get another pair of three, and I can't decide.
Crewwear too.
Crewwear. I've got a Yojimbo and Crewwear. That's pretty good. That is slicey too, though. But Yojimbo, whatever steel it is, I feel like that blade's going to cut through anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this is why I want to replace it. Like, it's just always sticky. There we go. That's when I get it replaced. Like I said, and maybe S90V and a pair of three. How much? I'm gonna have to look it up, see how expensive that is.
Is there some? Is there a S90V?
Unless it's no longer. No, there used to be. Let me go over to my trusty Googleator over here.
Talking about grills, I've been wanting to get the Spyderco Nirvana. I've seen it a few times in a lot of books.
Let's add the screen here. Let's see. That one is going to be CPM. I swear there was one out there. I won't find it, of course, today. But I keep looking at it. I keep debating. That's 45, isn't it? That is S30V. Okay. Let's see. I know there's got to be one. I know. Maybe it's not. Maybe I can't find it. Maybe it was one of those sprint runs. I could be wrong.
Yeah, they have a lot of sprint runs.
They do. I seen somebody just drop a sprint run video the other day. I'm gonna have to check out again because I watched it without audio. Maybe that's where I saw it.
I don't know they made one in S90V.
Nothing wrong with it. Not even, like I said, this is the lightweight in BD1, which is a fine steel at the end of the day for what most
it
people
is. Yeah, I think Bilgewater made a few blacktails in S90.
Oh, now you got me thinking about that. Man.
I'm not sure if he did. I think he did. I'm trying to see if I could find something on it. But I think he made a run with a few S90 on it. It might have not been the blacktail.
Well, he had a couple different. He makes the Buckeye, right?
Yeah.
The Jackalope. I'm looking here.
I think it was a Jackrabbit. I'm not sure.
Forgot to turn this off.
Yeah, he blew up pretty big.
Doesn't say. Oh, doesn't say what blade this one's in. I'm gonna have to get on Chris. They didn't put the blade material on this one. I'm gonna have to get on him for that. For some reason, it didn't tell me, but I just became hey, I appreciate that. Heck yeah, thank you, Stacey. Give me a little ooh yeah. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Ooh yeah, cream of the crop. Yeah. Oh, quiet carry drift. Ooh, that one. I see. I've been kind of on quiet carry lately.
Which one was the drift?
I don't know even know if. I don't think. Yeah, I guess I thought House of Blades had some, but I would say I've been on a quiet carry kick for a bit. Let me see here. They do Vanek Steel. And I'm a huge Vanek Steel fan. Yeah, I haven't done the Macho Man all day. That was a late one. So thank you, Stacy, for letting me bring that up. I didn't mean to do the other button. That was an oops. I thought that was the middle button. I haven't used those buttons all day either. I apologize for giving you the old cheese. Which one we talked about? The
drift.
Drift. Here you go. Not bad at all. I would
That's pretty nice. Maybe.
It's actually kind of giving me some
five vibes.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I like that. I would say my thoughts then are good. I like them. I think it could be wrong, but I think it's also in Vanek Steel. And now I gotta look it up because, like I said, I'm a fan of Vanek Steel personally. Magna cut on that one. I just like the looks of it. I like the holes. I think better than the studs.
It looks super clean.
Yes, it is in Vanek Steel. Ooh, look at this one. Look at that. That is cool.
Super.
I wish it had holes though.
It's a good looking knife.
I haven't looked too much into it, but now that I'm looking at it, I like it a lot. And because it's super clean steel. That Vanex is awesome. Man. How much is it? 250 bucks. In orange, yeah. G10 though. I mean, if I'm gonna spend over $200 though, I don't know if I could spend it on a G10 knife. I think I just thought of that just now.
I would go with titanium.
Yeah. Man, I'm digging this now. I like the one with the holes though. Although the thumb studs is cool. I like this. This looks cool.
$195? That's not bad.
Oh,
they give it for $195 with the G10 version.
I said it had to be over. If it's over $200, you knocked off $5 on me, and there you go.
They did, yeah. At least they
called my bluff. Called my bluff, just like
I think I would still get the titanium one though.
Yeah, I like this. This is cool. I don't know. This one catches my eye. $315, but that is cool. Drift as best EDC knife in 2019. I didn't know that. I like it. I'm digging this. I think you brought it to my attention. And this is all you need to know right here. Vanek Steel. Yeah, now that you brought that to my attention, yeah. Yeah, quiet carries definitely. I'm with you, Paul. I don't know. Now you got me thinking.
Yeah, that
I got some other stuff that I really like too.
Oh, wow.
Look at that blade. That's cool.
Like a bacon, this one, kind of.
Bloodrock Blades has a shape like that too. I don't know. I think what kind of gets me about them is on their Instagram page, and obviously it's Instagram, it's social media, but they do a lot of stuff with fishing and water, and I like the vibes that they come off with. So obviously I'm a sucker for when it comes to that kind of stuff, but the water vibes, I don't know. Ooh, what's this? I gotta watch this one. I like sharks. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get myself more involved with quiet carry. I like what they're doing. Yeah, I don't live by the ocean or anything like that, but
I don't live by the ocean. Dude, I live far from anything where I can fish.
You live in the desert, basically,
I
don't you?
do. I do. So I like fishing and all of that stuff, but every single
Do you have
time
a
I
lot
want
of
to do
lakes
it,
around you?
it's like a 2 hour drive.
Oh, dang. I didn't realize that. So you don't even have many lakes or anything around you either.
I don't. We have some man-made lakes here, but they kind of suck, man. We never catch anything when we come here.
Well, that's
There's
probably because
like,
if they're man-made, they got to put
yeah, there's one that's like
stock them.
40 minutes away, but it's got a bad rep for not having any fish in it.
Oh, they're probably overfished.
Yeah. Terrain's 365.
I've looked at these, and
That's
they
a nice
look
shape.
really cool.
It's like a spear point, kind of.
Yeah, this is
Beautiful.
giving you traditional vibes. I like that. I think, Paul, did you tell me to look at these at one other time here? And I think I did. And I was like, yeah, yes, I've seen somebody brought this up in a live.
Oh,
a
I've
few
seen
weeks
these.
ago.
They're nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like those shapes. But that's what I'm saying. We go back to there's so many great options.
I know.
You see this, like, man.
I think the price is right on some of these too, if I remember right. Oh, 300. Oh, look at that. Look at the harpoon in that. That's cool. Yeah, somebody brought it up a while back. And I was like, these are cool. These are cool.
They are. They're pretty nice. Oh, they got it in orange.
Yeah, of course. They know how to tease me a little bit. I live in Jacksonville, Florida, so it would be perfect for Lonnie. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, with all the humidity and stuff. I'm in the desert. It's super dry here.
I was gonna say, but if it's dry, you don't have to worry too much.
Well, that's why I like D2 steel. A lot of people always tell me about D2. Oh, I can get steel. Like, there's like no water here.
See, that's weird because obviously me, Minnesota, we live 10,000 lakes that they say we have, but I know there's way more than that. Invictus is cool. Yeah, I kind of like the traditional vibe of that. With the thumb stud, is it liner lock? Yeah, okay, bolster lock. I like this. This
I
is
think they
very
have some
traditional.
tritium thumb studs. No, I think I've seen them with tritium before.
Oh, that would be even cooler. Okay, not this one, but I bet they do.
I think they sell them separately, but I've seen some with tritium thumb studs.
I like this.
Yeah, that one's pretty nice. I like it too. It gives me like Jack Wolf kind of vibes.
It does.
Like,
It does.
kind of vibes. Yeah.
Rust-proof X holding edge. Man, I'm digging this. It's got a pocket clip. Very traditional yet. Like I said, it's that new age traditional knife, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Oop,
it
likes
is a different knife. They have glow cells. Yeah, they do, huh?
They do,
pretty sure
okay.
I've seen them before.
Are they from Glow Rhino?
I'm not sure. They might not be tritium. I think they might just glow, but they look pretty neat.
Either way, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
I do. See, I can't tell. Do I like you? You guys are then obviously talking about the thumb studs, but I kind of like that flipper tab. That was kind of cool. Hey, have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. Safe as well. It's humid and salty. Only carry MagnaCut and S90V. Yeah, you gotta. I bet down in Florida for sure. In Minnesota, we gotta carry rust proof as well. We have a lot of lakes, but it's always humid as well here. So I'm with you there. I at least, like I said, a Nitro V rusted in my pocket over just the day at work. I was out on the farm, so I'm with you. I gotta have rust proof as well.
Wow.
I like this though. I'm really liking it.
They're nice. Those are pretty nice. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I like the Otter Flip more though. That's why I keep coming back to this one.
Yeah, I like
Going
that
back
one
and
more.
forth. The same price though.
The otter. I would go with the otter. It gives me like Benya vibes.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, I can go with that. So it depends if you like flipper tab or if you like thumb studs, and I don't know. I'm going back and forth, and I like them both. Although I like the fuller here too. That looks more aesthetic. I haven't had any rust on a D2 as well myself. Most of my D2 though is coated, This is 14C, isn't it? Yeah. I don't have a D2. Did you make the Andromeda 14C? Yeah, okay. I thought we were talking about you were going to do that in D2.
The Andromeda?
Yeah.
I did 14C just because
it's supposed to be more rust proof.
It is, and when I was talking to Trevisa Knives about it, they were telling me that this is an overall, obviously that's an opinion, overall better steel just for like kind of like a general population.
Yeah,
I would say they were able to do D2 steel, but they told me that 14C is a little bit more expensive, and typically they offer it for that same reason.
Okay, I mean it's supposed to be less. Rust are supposed to be less corrosion resistant or more corrosion resistant.
More corrosion resistant, yeah, it is. I like it. It's pretty nice, and it's I like the sliciness. It's just super thin.
Oh yeah.
I like D2, but D2 I like it more kind of like in big knives.
I would say like maybe the bigger knives, right?
Chunky, like swinging kind of steel. I don't know if that makes sense.
For the longest time, I thought 14C was better on fixed blades because most fixed blades, you have that full tang, and that makes more sense. But D2 might be better for folder knives, in my opinion, because in a fixed blade, you're going to have more steel that can rust, versus the D2 can be fine on a folder blade. Let's just say this was a folding blade, or this was D2. There's less there to rust, maybe. I don't know. I guess that's just kind of me talking out loud.
I see a lot of D2 that's coated though.
Yeah,
so it doesn't,
which makes it even more rust resistant.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true. Very true.
Tomatoes.
I was gonna say
they're both good steels. I like them.
At the end of the day, I mean, there's so much out there, and it comes down to what you want to spend on it. I mean, M390. I always say this. Do I really need this in M390 or like the Umnanzan? I'm going to get that MagnaCut. Do I really need it? No, but I want it. It's kind of like it, and it's not like the flex on anybody, but it is. At the end of the day, we all want to kind of like a friendly competition, I guess you could say. Like, hey, look what I got. And I like when people do that to me. Hey, I've got this. And I never get offended by somebody being like, hey, you're just trying to flex on Mike because you have a better knife than him. And for me, I like that. I think it's fun. It's a friendly competition, in my opinion.
It is. Yeah, you're right. I think that 14C is taking over the budget, I think. And then I think MagnaCut is taking over the more expensive.
I would say MagnaCut.
I'm starting to see a lot of that.
And I wish more people would do Vanix. And although now learning about this one, I don't even know how to pronounce it. And that's in that Terran 365. I don't even know if I can pronounce it. Terra something. Let's see. But yeah, that MagnaCut. I wish more people would do Vanix though. I'm a huge fan of that. I've got a Fox Yaru in it. And I think that's a great steel. Yo, what's going on? Knives are live. What's up, everyone? Carrying a Benchmade Adara, the QB Wrath Junkin. Am I saying that right? Genius Hank. No, I'm just kidding. Olight i3 TEOS. Awesome carry. I'm trying to think now what I'm going to carry for the rest of the day. I was going to carry the Chavez, but after getting this back out of the pocket, I don't know. I really just... It's Friday. I got to wear my Orange Friday. You got to get one of these. I think you would love it.
I want one. I want the titanium one. I've been looking for the freaking Sega How one. Can't find it.
Good luck, though. I don't think anyone's got one. And you'd have to find it on like Blade Bend or something.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity. Let's just see if they even have one.
The Koenig ones, the Aries is pretty nice too.
Yeah.
Man,
there you go.
There's so many good choices.
You can go
at the beginning. My wife would tell me like, well, "Why do you need so many knives? Like, why do you need so many knives?"
for me, it's not like getting the knives. It's like collecting them. It's not that I'm like
Yeah,
I buy a lot of knives just to have them, not to use them. I've got my users, but some of them it's just like it's collecting. It's a hobby.
it is, but she gets it now, and she knows I use them for like post and everything. So
Oh yeah, because you got a couple
part of the
knives that
business. It's
yeah,
part of the business.
you've gotten knives like knives from me that I've given you or sold you or whatever that you use because they look good in your post and they draw in attention. And 100%, if somebody's got like a Chavez, I'm slowing through that post. I'm probably going to look at it a lot longer than I would if it was like a Civivi Elementum. Amazing, great knife, but I'm going to slow down if it's something like a Chavez or you know, I can see it. It's for you. It's for work. Is that the unboxed therapy F5.5 Brownie? Unboxed therapy? Maybe I could go with that. I'm trying to think what is my unboxing knife that I use. I usually use like a Tonto blade for boxes. So this one probably isn't the one I'd use for boxes. The blade shape isn't quite right for boxes. Too much swoop in there.
Yeah, Tontos are pretty good for boxes.
Yeah, that is kind of my go-to. I've got a Civivi Elementum. Speaking of, that's
We have box cutters, huh?
Well, yeah, yeah, but that's no fun. That's no fun. I have some cool ones. If I had the Chavez one, I would use that all day long.
You need the Riot one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I might have to check that one out. Because Riyadh made some good stuff.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Unbox Therapy is a YouTube channel. Oh, I totally missed on that. Therapy.
I didn't know they had a collab.
Oh, I didn't know that either. I totally misunderstood. So the question, my apologies. No, you're actually asking. I thought you were saying this is my unboxing therapy knife. No, I'm gonna have to check it out here. The YouTube channel. Okay, 5.5 collab. This is just an orange one. I got it from Brady West, so I actually don't know the whole behind it. It's just it was orange and black, and I really wanted one, and he had one for sale, and so I don't know the story behind it. I just love the orange and black together. It looks so good, in my opinion. It looks so good together.
Well, you do have one, and it's orange as well.
Is it on Urban EDC?
It is.
Let me look it up here really quick here. Is it say Unbox Therapy collab?
It does, actually.
Oh.
The pre-order Unbox Therapy Urban EDC at 5.5.
Oh, is that maybe that's what I've gotten? I didn't even realize it. I'm gonna have to ask Brady. Shoot. No, the blade is stonewashed. Mine is like a stonewashed. Mine is fully coated. Yeah. So I'm gonna say no on that. I guess I'm gonna debunk it and say no because it's really similar though. Yeah, it's just the stonewashed is different. Okay. I didn't even know that this was a thing. I've come across this one quite a bit, and I've never realized it was a collab. That's cool.
They're both clean. Yeah, they are.
What's your opinion? Do you like the fully DLC coated, or do you like the stonewash?
I like the DLC coating, but I like the. It's kind of. I just don't get that many black things though, because when I use them, I feel like they scratch more.
They don't scratch that bad. They really don't. It's. I think the only time I've ruined a blade, and that's actually this one right here. I got super glue on it. Check this out. You see that? Looks like a little watermark. That's super glue. That's the only time I've really messed up a black blade. And I couldn't clean.
I have a Vero Engineering, and it was a DLC coated as well. And it leaves like little shadows behind. And I know it's a knife, and I know everybody's gonna be like, "It's a knife, dude." I get it, but I'd rather just get like the stone wash, so you can't.
Yeah, I mean, my
It doesn't
job
look
as a
bad, but you
user,
can see it, yeah.
but I haven't cleaned it either. I bet you I could clean that right now and it'd clean up really quick. Watch this. Grab a little lube here. Watch this. It'll clean up really quick. I don't know if anybody else does this business. I do this every now and then. I put a little lube on there, on the blade. I know it's not what it's for. Grab my awesome Hank.
Let's see if the streaks come off.
See if it works. Because this, like I said, I know you're afraid to get it scratched up and dirty and everything, but
No, I'm not afraid of it. I just don't think it looks good.
Well, the stonewash you can, and it kind of turns it into a stonewash once you use it quite a bit. Okay, all right. It's still scratchy, a little scratched, I guess.
I mean, it's fine. I know I'm being super picky about it.
Well, there's nothing wrong.
But the stonewash already looks like it's scratched.
I was gonna say the stonewash is already pre-scratched.
Yeah, it is. It's pre-scratched. That's the only thing.
It's kind of like I guess I'm gonna go with my Chris Reeve, the Nkosi. I like when it's kind of like it's personalized. Like you can see there's personalized scratches in there. And that titanium. The snail trails are my snail trails. It's personalized.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So it turns it into kind of that look. It's a personalized, I guess you could say.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I prefer stonewash, even though I picked the black coated for the. So I still prefer the black DLC. I just like stonewash.
It looks. Yeah, it's tough. Like that's what I love about the just collecting. You can collect so many options. Oh, blade wax. I have some blade wax. Why didn't I think about that? There we go. Let's try that then instead.
Let's see if it works.
Good call. Let's try it. So I'm getting this Hank pretty oily and greasy. This is able to go in the washing machine, right?
It is. You might just get the. You need to probably remove the lanyard.
I'm being rhetorical. I've done it, but I wanted you to answer because it's your Hank, and you can.
You can. I put on the website that you have to hand wash them. You don't have to hand wash them, but the bead might come loose, so you might just want to take that off.
Take the lanyard off, as we were saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It does say hand wash on your site. I was just curious.
I do put a hand wash. I have a lot of people ask me if they can machine wash it, and you can. In a delicate cycle, just mainly because of the bead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or I've had people say that the bead fell off.
I've taken the bead off, and I actually have I use that lanyard on a small knife. That's what I like about your lanyards. You can put different beads on there. You want to customize it or something like that. I like that.
I'm thinking of changing it already.
Oh yeah, okay.
I took it off.
It looks better.
Yeah, it did. I mean, you're right.
Definitely. Like I said, I've used this a lot.
You're making a point for black DLC blades.
I'm just trying to be funny because
they do look pretty good, though. You're right. Yeah, I was thinking of changing the bead again. It's time for me to reorder and get more.
Okay. What are you thinking of changing it to?
I might switch it. I'm not sure yet.
I like what you got there. But change up. It's time. People have had their chance to get one. I'd like to see what you do. What you do to come up with an idea.
I was thinking of maybe doing like a PVC bead.
Okay.
Not like a big bead like this, but like a slim.
Okay.
PVC bead, but I'm not sure yet. Might have people vote on it.
All right. I think that'd be sweet. So you have like an idea for design, or are you thinking kind of generic?
No, it'll have the name on it. It'll say Awesome Hank.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I was thinking another one like this, but kind of thin, like the one that we have, but maybe
Okay.
with like text or something around it.
That would actually be pretty cool.
I take the beads off. Yeah. I actually don't carry them with the bead, but I carry my Hank in my back pocket.
I like the lanyard bead. I personally do carry it because I use that lanyard to hang out. I tuck that really deep down low, and I leave just that little piece so I can pull on it.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I do like them, but I typically take them off. Well, I don't put them on mine, just
You
because I
don't?
put them in the back pocket. Yeah, but
Okay.
if I don't have them in my back pocket, I have some in the pouch or something. I leave them on.
You leave it on there. Okay.
Yeah, I used to do the tags.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know if you remember, but
I have a few of them.
the
Actually.
beats would outsell the tag ones. Like
I think that's what separates.
it would mess up my flow. You know what I mean? Because I would be doing like all the ones with the beats. I would take out the beats. I would start making them, and then I would have to make like one with like the tag.
Okay.
You know, so they would sell out way more, like 15 to 1.
Oh, it's okay. See,
It was like it was a big margin. And I started offering the tag ones because I wanted people to have options. But I guess Awesome Hank is mainly known because of the lanyard. So we did get a lot of orders for the tag ones, but
you still make them? I guess I haven't even seen on your site.
I don't make tags anymore.
Oh, you don't even have? Okay. Okay.
I don't make. If there's one that you guys want and you want it with a tag, and you email me or message me and I have it, I still have some tags. I can make it for you with tags. But everything in the shop is made with the bead.
With the bead, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
like I said, just because I would keep inventory, I would make inventory for both. I have a few tagged ones. Yeah, I don't make them anymore.
You had some leather tags, right?
I did. They're leather tags. I also have the fabric ones that you sew on. I have a few.
Okay. Yeah,
I mean that's my old logo.
I say it was your old logo. I remember when you switched your logo. We were talking about it.
About the Kraken, yeah. Yeah, you helped me pick the Kraken, yeah.
Yep. I can't even remember what your old logo even looks like now.
It was a triangle. I had the letters that had a triangle.
Yeah. I forget that was a long time ago now, I feel like.
It was a while ago.
Man.
It was a while ago. But yeah, we offered that, but when I had inventory, the tag ones would just stay behind. Like it would take forever to sell because people kept ordering the lanyard ones.
I'm telling you, I think that's what drew my attention to your hanks in the beginning. I think it's different than what everybody else is doing, and
then you have the old microfiber too, because we switched it too.
Yeah, this was our first collab one.
Yeah, it was. And I'm thinking of switching it too, the back.
I think that's super cool. You started getting your own microfiber though.
Yeah, because every time I reorder, I'm like, maybe I should switch it up a little bit.
I like it.
The only reason I hate switching it is because I have to update all my pictures. The stained falcon, yeah. It took me forever to make that one.
Did it?
Yeah, the stained falcon. Yeah.
Yeah, that is so cool. That is so cool. Yeah, I'm a nerd at heart, so anything like that just
yeah, me too. I'm trying to make more inspired art. So if you guys have any suggestions, send them over in the Instagram. That'd be great. Since it's only me making them, it takes forever. That's why I haven't taken out the Deadpool thing. But I'm trying to make more inspired art that isn't on the nose, like
it's a Star Wars. There's a fine line. You got to be at 15% different.
As long as it's like 70% there,
Okay.
Yeah. But then since it has to be like original art, it takes forever to make it.
And so you're not doing any copying, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it has to be original. I've gotten people that ask me, and I'm like, "Where did we get this?" Oh, I googled it. Can we use this image? And I'm like, "No, we can't do that."
No, that would be a no.
Yeah. But
Oh
yeah,
man,
it's changed quite a lot. You have
it's
some of my old hands.
I'm trying to think. What
The
is my
beginning,
oldest?
they didn't even have a metal fabric. 'Cause now they have 3 layers.
This one doesn't have the middle layer, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Does it? Okay.
That one does. They have 3 layers.
I'm trying to think what my oldest Hank of yours I got here. I got a drawer back here that I kind of go through, but I always keep these ones on my desk just because these are.
I'll cut one up and show it up in one of the videos because I only brought some that I have in stock.
Oh, okay.
Some old ones. But I'll put it in an Instagram or maybe in another live we can cut one up so you can see it.
Oh, sure.
They do have 3 layers, yeah.
Those mini ones. We should do a mini.
We can make a mini one. I was talking to. The only problem is that they take forever to make.
Oh,
It's because they take about the same time as a regular one. That's the only that's the only problem. And then
I suppose, huh?
And then people won't. I don't think they'd want to pay almost the same price for a bigger and smaller Hank.
That's true.
Yeah, so that's why I kind of only did a few limited drops. I'm gonna make more, but I haven't made them yet.
Wasn't it an April Fool's joke at first?
It was. It
Yeah.
was. What's it called? What's his name? Accessorize Me asked me about making some small ones.
Okay. Dude, that's pretty cool that he talked to you. Where is the mini ones? If anybody hasn't seen them here, well, there's the Falcon you're talking about.
On the bonfire one over there, it's the gaming one too.
Yeah, that's cool too. These, of course, everybody make sure you get
those are yours.
Where's the mini one? I want to show how small they are. I think they were cool. I think they have their
cool. They just take me forever to make. They don't take me forever, but they take about the same time. And I can't justify the price for the time it takes to make them. Yeah.
Your Hanks are actually kind of some of the smaller ones out there already.
They are. They're right there. I think you just passed it. There was one of them.
Over here.
Oh no, but that's the one that Sparrow has. Yeah. Well, yes, too.
That's the size difference. I think they're kind of cool. I mean,
they're pretty tiny.
I think they're kind of fun.
I haven't made a pen or knife set. I've tried making them, and I suck at making them. I might, but there is somebody that I might work with to get them made.
That'd be cool. You did some stuff with art. I thought I had their stuff.
Oh yeah, I did. I have it here actually. I have one for my notes, for my personal notes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I thought I had that in front of me. And that one's specifically for your pry bar.
It is.
Yeah, you got a lot cooking that I don't think people realize. You got a lot of stuff that you've been doing that like I said.
I have a few things. Yeah, I'm trying to stay busy, trying to focus on collaborations again.
Yeah, I like seeing that stuff too. Yeah, because you got patches. These things are always cool. I was surprised. I don't see a lot of these, and I think these are cool.
They are pretty neat, yeah. And then you can put your patch on it. I see a lot of people using them as keychains.
I was gonna put it on the knife. I don't know. I never did, but I thought that would have been kind of cool.
Yeah,
wouldn't be too bad. Actually, I like that. Actually, I might do that. Well, yeah, I am getting hungry.
Working on some more beads. I think I sent them to you. I'm not sure if I did. Just the idea. I might have not.
I think you sent me a picture of one. Yeah, send them me again so I can refresh my memory. I've been so crazy this summer. Tim's got that. I think it's cool. I think they're a great idea, especially if you like patches and stuff too. I put them on my coat zipper in the winter. I take it off obviously so I don't forget where I put it, because in the winter obviously the coat goes away.
I'm a big fan of hanks with slips built in. I've had people ask me for that. I just haven't been able to make one that I like.
That would be so an actual hank with a slip inside of it. I know one time, didn't you put loop on hanks? You put loop on a couple hanks you
I
tried
did
out?
look on a few of them. I made a couple of them.
Those are a cool
That
idea.
was pretty easy. That was easy enough. But like adding pockets and everything, I suck at doing it. Yeah.
That's an extra little work, I suppose, too.
It is, but not only that, I don't know how to sew very well.
Oh, well,
I know
you
how to do the same thing over and over again, like
sure
making the hang. But
you sew pretty good to me.
yeah, but I don't know how to like. What if we deviate from that?
Yeah.
I suck at it. Yeah, because this is already measured. I have like guides and everything to like try to make them exactly the same every single time.
Okay. So they're your stuff is going to be very, very accurate for the most part. Then.
Hmm.
And
And I've had a lot of people ask me for bigger hangs or different size hangs or like oddly shaped hangs. And I have to tell them because it's true. Like the microfiber and everything I get is already been cut to size,
oh,
already
okay,
ordered. So when I
okay.
order it, it's already been cut to size. It's so I can't really mess with the sizes. The only reason I was able to make the little ones, the mini ones, is because they're smaller than the size that I have right now.
They look like they're about a fourth of the size.
Yeah,
They're roughly about a fourth of the size. A little bit bigger, I guess.
they're a little bit bigger. I can make two out of the microfiber with one of these in the back.
I think they're just. I think these are like I said, they're the perfect size depending how you want to use it. Great for like the pocket, great for the pouch. To me, this is like the right size for an everyday hank, depending on what
They
you
are.
do.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, I gotta get doing. I meant going, I guess. Have a fantastic weekend. Hey, appreciate you stopping in here. I think
See
I
you,
was
brother.
just about to say I'm getting hungry myself. I gotta go
Yeah,
get
man.
some food. It's been awesome chatting with you here. We went over the 2 hour mark. Normally we go about 2 hours, but we're over the 2 hour mark. I've been having too much fun chatting with you.
Definitely. Anytime, man.
That was a good chat. Anybody have any last minute questions before we head out here, and anything you want to wrap up with?
Nothing really. Thank you guys for the support. Anything, any recommendations? I do try to read everything. So I don't always respond to everything, but I try to read everything. So if you guys have any questions or recommendations or something you'd like to see in Awesome Hank, send me a message in Instagram.
Yeah, I'm gonna say message you on Instagram. You tend to reply pretty quick. I'd say on Instagram. I'll link you up really quick here. At least to me.
Have you seen it? Yeah.
But yeah, you guys hit up Awesome Hank because anything you guys have questions on, like I said,
Use Barbarian's code too as well.
use my code. Yes, the discount. And I think the coolest thing, get a knife and a bead. Come on, guys. A knife and a free bead with it. If you're like me, you like beads, take advantage of it. Well, awesome. Well, everybody have a great weekend. And, like we always say here, make sure your coffee is stronger than your toddler. Everybody have a great weekend.
See you guys.